What's going on, everybody? What's going on? How are you guys doing? How are you doing? Should be live. Hope all is going well. Just hanging out in the bunker Saturday night. If I got audio and you guys hear me, make sure you just throw something in the chat for me. Let me know. There's a lot of people live, so I doubt we'll get a lot of people tonight. But this is it's been a crazy day. Need to get some tunage. What's going on? What's going on? Ellen, how's it going? Thank you for joining. I appreciate you very much. Gage is here. Just bear with me a few minutes while I get a couple things set up. Just making a couple tweaks. One moment. We got a couple new things set up, but let me just send a chat here. Want to invite you guys to something tonight. So yeah, today was pretty crazy. We're at 971, almost to the 1,000 mark. I'm going to load the chat up in here so I'm not always looking away from you guys. It's been nonstop. I'm so appreciative. I wish a couple people could have joined. I got a couple people overseas that always want me to go live, and our time zones are 6 hours ahead. So for a couple of my friends, it's 4 in the morning or something like that. So that's no fun. But I figured I'd do it again. I didn't know what else to do just yet because it's definitely pretty crazy. Got a couple videos in the works. Shot a little bit of video today outside. Wanted to start testing out a new little camera. I got to do an update on a camera. And my buddy Chad was like, "You gotta do that other video for me." And I said, all right. So I started filming that, and I got some cool stuff going for that. But I hope you're all doing well. Saturday night, it's always nice to hang out. I got to plug in a couple things here. Get a little bit of juice. Gage made another video, brother. I appreciate that, man. Did you have fun today hanging out? We're gonna have to do more. Just do more filming. I don't know why my counter's off, or it's just because people might not have their channels public. But newest subscriber, Andy, what's going on? Appreciate that. Let me just get a couple things here set up. Yeah, we might hit 1,000 tonight. That's pretty motivating. It's been a fun road of filming. Andy, what's going on? I remember you from earlier. I appreciate you commenting and joining. Really cool. A lot of people. Linda just crochet. The crochet channels. I was talking to Katie, my wife, and I was like, I'm gonna share all the crochet channels with my wife because she gets into that. And there was a funny video that just came out not too long ago. I don't know what platform it was on, where she wasn't crocheting, but she was like knitting stuff, and she made me this beanie. And literally like a month before that video came out, I'm wearing this beanie, and it was like this big on my head. And she was like, "You're probably never gonna wear it," but it was like kind of warm. I don't know. I have it somewhere. I don't know where it's at. I'll have to find it. Let me see if I can find it out. We can't hear anything too loud. Yeah, right? Um, so Annie, what's going on? How are you? Where are you from, Annie? Because there's definitely some new people in here. Today was like a 60, 70 subscriber day. So now it's just kind of getting everything connected and getting the last push to 1,000. My channel says 971 right now on the, actually 972 on the live stream, but it's only showing on the counter is 965. So I don't know what's disconnected there. Sometimes it's delayed a little bit. It could be a couple minutes. It may update. We'll see. Knitting, dirty word to crocheters. I know. That's why I didn't want to say it, but she's getting into all kinds of stuff, and she enjoys watching videos like that. So, excuse me. I wanted to share that with her, and share some of those channels. But I enjoy all channels. I try to support and visit channels, comment and like and do that. I do watch we don't really watch a lot of TV, so we're always watching YouTube, trying to just follow different people, see what different people are up to. It's been a lot of fun to see and meet people all across the world. That's been so awesome, to just be able to do that and really see what they're doing. I know a lot of people have been following the camera stuff, so my channel kind of bounces around a little bit between outdoors and cameras and getting people set up for YouTube and helping people in various ways. So it's I don't know what I could tell you to expect. It's just some days I'm talking about cameras and tech, and some days I'm out making my own videos and doing things in the outdoors and in the garage, stuff like that. So really appreciate you guys being here, and I hope you guys are here for a while, and that we can have a good time. Casper, what's up, man? How are you? Thank you for joining. Appreciate you being here. My videos are never over 3 minutes. That's the thing, is like some I'd like to do more than some end up being shorter and some end up being longer. It just depends how much I'm talking, I guess, or what the subject matter is. The live streams always seem to go over what I expect. I'm like, I'll go live for 30 minutes. In 30 minutes, you get 5 people asking some questions, and boom, it's done. So usually on live streams, I'm here for a couple hours, or an hour or two. At least I'm going to start being a little bit more consistent. Now that the studio's kind of set up where I don't have to set up and tear down all the time, I can just come down here, turn on a couple lights, turn the cameras on, and be good to go. But I appreciate you guys being here. We might be able to pull it off tonight. 972. We might be able to pull off the 1,000, which will be really cool. I got a couple watch hours I got to do. I didn't realize I have like a couple 100,000 plays on my channel, and I did remove just a couple videos that a while back that were just from whenever I screwed around with YouTube, and that kind of took my numbers down, or else I was there. But we're pretty much there, so we'll be able to live stream a lot more. Struggling Beekeeper Mark, what's going on, brother? How are you, man? I really appreciate. I know it's late, brother, but I really appreciate you joining. And yeah, you're definitely a loyal guy here, and I appreciate that very much. It's always fun chatting with you and watching your videos and doing that kind of stuff. Really cool. Wishing how to edit like pictures, titles. Linda, what do you have? What do you have computer wise? What do you have cell phone wise? What do you edit in today? Tell me a little bit about what you use today, and maybe we can help you make your videos a little bit better. And I'll look at your channel and give you suggestions if you'd like. The Heavy Wrench is here. Mark's there. Yeah, Heavy Wrench. Mark, how's it going? Thanks for the comment earlier. Yeah, dude. Mark's a good dude, man. He definitely watches channels and supports people, which is really cool. I'm glad the Heavy Wrench is here. It's a good time. I got a couple things to do tonight. I want to show you guys a couple things that we can do to help people too. We launched a couple things to get set up, because after 1,000, if I start doing live streams and more videos, I'm gonna invite you guys to our Discord server. Would like you guys to have there. If you don't know what Discord is, it's basically like a chat. We got voice chat, we got video chat, we got just a chat room, private chat, that if like you guys need help with your channels, and some people don't want to give out their numbers, their phone numbers, and contact information, all that kind of stuff. So if you want to join that Discord server, you can do that. I can have Gviver drop a link to that in the channel. You guys can sign up. We'll approve you to get in there. Make sure you put your channel. You got to be subscribed, and then we can chat in there as well. So a little bit better communication all the time. And then this way, if somebody needs help, we can one-on-one. We can do a voice chat. You can download an app on your phone. It's pretty straightforward. So that's pretty cool. Do you have a playlist we can run? My playlists right now are pretty much they're just pretty much, you can pick one of them really. I have basically all my uploads. I have some hunting and some fishing and some outdoors. I will organize my playlists once I get through this little push to get over 1,000, and then that'll be good. We can do that. Let me fix something here on the stream. That should help out the stream a little bit. But we'll definitely do that. I'll get those playlists organized. And there's gonna be more videos and things changing as we evolve here, so that'll be good. Yeah, sub on the wall. I don't know why. I don't know if that needed reconnected or not. I'm gonna have to see. It's. I think it's been. Let me see if I can. I don't know if I can fix that or not. Let me see if I can fix it while I'm live. I don't know if I can, but yeah, I probably can't, but I will look into that. That sucks because I'd like to see that go to 1,000. That would be really cool if we could do that tonight. I might stay live until we do it. Who knows? I don't really know. Discord link, good deal. Watch hours. No, I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm close. I mean, I think the videos are going to do it, so I'm not going to be the person that's just asking and, spend all your days watching and stuff like that. It's just all in good fun. I appreciate everything you guys do, and I hope to be able to help you guys. But, hit the like button. I appreciate that, Heavy Wrench. Yeah, we got to get the thumbs up. But I think it's going to. I think it's gonna. The sub count, like I said, it's delayed. So I don't know. I think it can take up to an hour to update, but it is what it is. It's no big deal. No big deal. Read my text, Linda, to help with watch hours. Did I miss something, Linda? Oh, I don't. Yeah, I'm sorry, Linda. The chat. I gotta do something better here. I'm gonna pull it up over here. So let me actually do that now, just because it's actually easier to just look up. Let me just get that video. Pull your comment. Okay, so we got Linda. I don't just do it on my computer or phone. Don't have any editing software. I'm 75, learn slow. So, Linda, you're 75 years old. That's awesome to have you here. I appreciate you. And that's really cool you're into YouTube. I think that's like the coolest thing. It's just awesome. So, I don't just do it on my computer or phone. Don't have anything off. So, how do you post your videos today, Linda? Like, do you make your video? You just film the whole video and then just boom upload it to YouTube from like your cell phone, or do you take your YouTube video and transfer it to a computer? Can you tell me a little bit more about how you do that? I wish I could hit the like button more than once. You rock. Take your suggestions, man. Dude, thank you, Heavy Wrench. I appreciate you being here, man. I'm glad that I got to see you last night. It's actually all just about fun. I mean, I get worried. It's just like everybody else. I get worried like, man, we got to have these things look good and we want to have it professional. I got to keep a certain level where I'd like things to be, just because you never know who's watching. But it's so much fun helping people, and even a regular stream, like going on a StreamYard and just using your cell phone. I was filming today with just the iPhone just to prove a point, and basically because Chad asked me about it and just said you should make a simple video for people to learn. So I'm going to do like a video on just editing on an iPhone, and maybe we'll do something with Android as well, on how you can just start posting videos, because you can create really good content and content that people will watch and enjoy, and you can start with something very basic and then work your way up. And I hate that, like, people see a lot of the equipment and they're like, man, you have a lot of equipment, you have a lot of gear, it's crazy, I wish I can get there. This is my job. So it's like buying tools for other people. Some people have tractors, some people have brand new vehicles, some people have brand new all kinds of stuff. This is the equipment I use to make money. These are my tools. So it's definitely, it's taken a long time to get here, but it's what I use all the time. So if I can share and help and maybe keep somebody from spending a fortune on something that they don't have to, just to get going, or motivate them enough to just use what they have to get going, like, that's where I want to do things. Turkey Leg TV, how's it going, man? I appreciate you being here, new to the channel. If I don't have you guys on my channel, I will get you back, without a doubt. I've been using my phone this whole time. Do you have any recommendations on how to keep it well edited but still using your phone? What kind of phone do you have? Do you have Android or do you have iPhone or iOS? Computer or phone? Do one or the other. It just depends on how I feel and upload them. Samsung Galaxy 9 phone, Dell computer. Okay, so on the Galaxies, there's an app, and I'm gonna get all the data or the details on the applications that are out there, because there's a couple apps that work on both iOS and Android, but then there's also some that are just Android. There's good Filmic Pro. I think Filmic Pro is a good one. There's a bunch, but as far as basically filming and editing, the best thing to start out with is just hard cuts. I mean, it's the cinematic movie style, just hard cuts and titles and text. A lot of the softwares have the title and text built in. Sometimes I think the titles and text, it's funny because I have some videos that have done well with titles and text, and then have some that haven't done well, or even like with thumbnails. Like, I don't think that when you're first getting started, it's the most important thing. It's nice. It's more of a most people want it versus what do all people on the other side expect. So sometimes it's tough with the computers. Like I did the whole iOS and Mac route because we run MacBooks and everything else. So it's easy for me to take like a shot with my phone and edit it in iMovie, and I'm going to do that, and I'm going to show you guys how to do that if you have iOS. And then what I'm going to do is grab an Android phone from somebody, or I'll buy one and then return it after I'm done using it. But I'm going to make a video with Android of how I would do it. That's the best thing I can probably do to help everybody. I video with my iPhone because it's all I have. Yeah, Struggling Beekeeper does it with his iPhone, and your videos have gotten a lot better, man. I mean, like I said, they're looking better and better from your first time to where you're at now, and you probably see it. And it's fun to go back and look at it and say, man, I wish I could change all my initial videos, but it's a starting point. Everybody sees the evolution of how your videos come together, so that's pretty cool. Android, a good video app is Filmora Go. Yeah, I knew it was something like Filmic Pro or Filmora Go. I knew it was something like that. King of Chuck edits on Android and does a lot of videos like that. So for Android, good video apps, Filmora Go. Okay, use it all the time. Is that free, King of Chuck? Oh, Phil, what's going on, man? Phil, thank you for joining. I haven't seen a comment from you in a couple days, brother. So I'm glad you're still alive and with us. Thank you for joining on a Saturday night. I know it's, like I said, it's getting late, but at the same time, it's Saturday night. It's something to hang out. We got people in the chat, which is fun. Thought it'd be a good time to just hang out. And hopefully the sub counter ups. Make sure you guys smash a thumbs up for me tonight. If you're not subscribed, you're watching, do the subscribe thing, and I'll definitely help you guys out down the road. I really appreciate that, because it's we could do it tonight. We could do it tonight. It's hard to say, but it could happen. And if it doesn't, maybe it's tomorrow. I'm okay with that. The 1,000 opens up the ability for me to use the community tab and share just throughout the day, maybe what I'm working on, or just photos, think videos and polls, stuff like that. But I'd like to give people a heads up, and I want to keep everything on the same platform. So giving somebody a heads up on Instagram, and then giving somebody a heads up, like, I just want to give people a heads up on YouTube that are on YouTube, that are watching YouTube. that I know want to come over, I'm going to just do it on there. So after we hit the 1,000, that feature gets turned on. We'll keep you in the loop as to when I'm trying to go live, because it's going to be random. I don't know if I can get down to a point where it's every day at 7. I got a lot of travels coming up the next month or so. Basically, probably the next month. Actually, about the next 2 months. So we're going to work with what we have here. Nick Pixel, if you can check out my channel later, see if there's anything I can improve upon. Yeah, for sure, definitely. I mean, I'm going to go to it right now just because I have it pulled up. You got 473 subscribers, Turkey Leg TV. Just first glance, your background, make sure that that's full screen. If you YouTube like YouTube image background, I think it's the header background. It'll give you the size in pixels, and then you can make an image. Use like a software called Canva. Canva's a decent software. It's not the greatest unless you have like Photoshop, but you can make a background there. There's different softwares that'll help. Your thumbnails look cool. They look like they attract. Always check your thumbnail conversions, and you can do some A/B testing if you have different thumbnails for a video, because sometimes just changing a thumbnail will change the amount of click-through rate very easily. You can go from, you get noticed a lot easier. So your thumbnails look good, but I'll definitely check out your channel. I'm going to sub you right now, brother. I shouldn't even say that because I don't think YouTube likes that, but I appreciate you being here. So I will definitely check out your backyard and see if I can help you in any way, shape, or form. Come back to the chat here. If I missed anything, I apologize, because I'm going to do something with the chat so that I don't miss stuff. But for right now, if I missed something and didn't answer your question, just please send it again. It's no big deal. You're not spamming. Use it all the time. Free, but it adds a logo at the end. You know what? I've seen a lot of logos at the end of people's videos. If you don't have the money right off the bat, but you can produce the video and get it out there with the logo, do it. It's just like StreamYard. A lot of people are streaming with StreamYard. The StreamYard logo is up in the corner. And to remove that, the branding is basically $20 a month. Gives you a couple more tools, yes, but hey, there's a lot of people. It's the content that matters now. If you're filming like cinematic videos, you definitely don't want the logo. But as far as a live chat or just basic videos to get started, it's still going to get your message out there. It's still going to get your voice out there and your vision. So just do it. Just post them, and then when you get to the point where you can start making a few bucks, or it starts building, or you get to the point where you can earn revenue from YouTube at 1,000 subscribers, then I would definitely purchase the new software. Maybe you get some donations from people that'll help you. That's just a suggestion. To be honest, I really don't care when I video. I'm just talking to my crochet family. Yeah, that's what it is. That's what I'm saying. Is the message is there. So it really depends on what you go for. If you're doing video production and everything else, yeah, you want your videos to look awesome. If you're just trying to get your message across, I fight that all the time, and I have to remember that this is like just a personal fun channel that I should be able to have fun with, communicate with people, and that's probably what you're doing is just having fun with it. And I definitely think that there's value in that. And the point is you're on the platform, you're on YouTube, you're making videos, you're talking to people, you're meeting people across the world. It's shrinking that world. You meet people that, I feel like my one buddy that lives in Sweden right now, very nice guy. He's always supporting my channel. He's always leaving comments. He's always trying to help me. We brought him a couple subs. I said it again. You can't say that, I guess. But we brought him a couple people yesterday, and I was talking to him. I said, man, I'll throw your channel out there and try to help you. And he was like so appreciative. And I'm like, the next time I'm in Sweden, or if I get an opportunity, I'm going to make sure that I swing through, because it's always nice to know somebody in different areas. And I got friends now in different states and different countries, really, because I do have a lot of friends in different states. But as far as like the countries, it's so cool. It's so awesome. Bubber Wolf Fishing, how's it going? I've been wanting to do fishing videos. Man, when I first started the YouTube, it was supposed to be all about fishing. And then that never really happened. I mean, I have a bunch of fishing videos, not like a bunch, but a couple, and I really enjoy fishing. And every time I'm watching YouTube, I find myself watching like fishing videos, and now ice fishing videos, and I'm like, man, I wish I was out there. You gotta get out there and do it, and it's all in a matter of time. And I think of all these things all the time because I'm like, I want to pump pump the videos out to YouTube and get content doing these fun things versus just sitting in the bunker. It's going to happen. Spring's almost here. We get through a couple more weeks, and hopefully we can get out there and fishing. But I do appreciate you being here. Like, sincerely, I appreciate you being here. That's awesome, and thank you so much. And I hope you join more often. Turkey Lake, thank you. Dude, I thank you. Thank you for being here, man, and I appreciate you very much. 26 more Gage says, yeah, we're getting there, buddy. I mean, it takes a little time. We're getting there. I have over 1,000. Don't care about money. Just do it for fun. Keeps you going. That's the most important thing. Is if it's in your heart to make something happen. I don't even know why I'm doing this. I honestly don't. I'm passionate about it. I love it, and I mean, I guess it's for the people. I love meeting new people. If I have the opportunity to help somebody, that's how I'm wired. It's just how I'm wired. I don't need to make money from YouTube. If we do something with donations down the road, I'm going to try to find something really cool we can do with that to give back or to grow that section. But it's not even about the money. It's about the help and the friendship and knowing that you have people out there that you can talk to and call and kick ideas around with. And it doesn't matter if it's a crochet channel or anything. I mean, it's just so much fun to see what people are into. And the point is if you keep going, I've seen a lot of people as they get older, when they stop, that's not a good thing. And if they don't have something that really keeps the fire, that's not a good thing either. So you're doing it, and that's awesome. And you get to talk with all your friends, and you leave something there on the interwebs for a long time. And as long as YouTube's here, it's there. So you get to capture the moments, and that's what the Pixel thing is about. Is I always enjoy capturing the moments. Sometimes I don't publish 90% of what I shoot, just because it's not. I could make a video out of it, but it's just something to have. Some are just memories and moments that you want to have, and some that go to YouTube. It's nice. I do this for other people. Sometimes some of my friends where I'm like, they don't have a video guy coming, or they don't have this, and I'm like, I just have my camera, but I want to make a video to remember the moments for them so that they can go back to. It's so much fun. It's just a cool thing. Mark, let's see here. I do it for fun and the nice people I meet. Mark, you can tell that, man, in your videos. Like, you're just out there talking about stuff, and it's not about having the best video. It's not about having the best, I don't even know what you call the boxes that hold the bees in, but you get what I'm saying. You work with what you have, and you're showing. What I like about you, Mark, is you're showing the things that don't work all the time, and you're like, I got to be better. And that's what I want to be able to do, is show the things like don't work. Maybe save somebody from going through the same thing that I've gone through. I don't know what happened with. Hey Gav, can you check on the? Oh, there it is. All right, it's approved. For some reason the messages sometimes get hung up. This is awesome. Having great people to chat with. It is, and like-minded people. Sometimes it's tools. Sometimes it's, you guys are talking about. I do a lot of work for in the auto industry. So and just auto people in general. So it's really fun to see the other side and see the mechanic side and see the grind. And we've got to do something with that. I don't know how to put those things together yet, but Heavy Wrench and Chad and a couple, we're going to put something together there. I just got to figure out how to do it. And that's why I started the Discord. Make sure you guys download the Discord app. DISCORD. Discord. It's a cool chat. It's free. Make a username. Join. Let us know what your YouTube is. We're going to have a little YouTube section for creators where maybe we can post some cool content offline. It doesn't have to always be on the YouTube. And then I'd love you guys to join. So just make sure if the mods want to throw down a Discord, if Gavin wants to throw down a Discord link, that'd be much appreciated. Love to see a couple people in there. It gives us a space to talk. You can still remain private if you'd like that. If you don't want to remain private, that's fine too. It's all in what you want to do. And there's a voice chat in there and stuff like that. So even if we're trying to help you out or try to get you started or make some suggestions, we can do that offline and communicate. And sometimes it's better than email because it's real time. I only have moments in a day that I can jump on, maybe answer a question, and then I have to go back to what I'm doing. So that should work out pretty well. I love ice fishing. Ice fishing is awesome, Linda. We used to do it on. We had beaver dams in our backyard on our property, and when the beavers were there, they built like 3 dams, and we kept them. They've broke over time. They fixed them, and we stocked those dams all the time with trout, and the trout got huge, and we ice fished that. And now we haven't just had the weather for ice fishing, so that's what you got to do. Let me see here. If I missed anything, dude, I feel you there. Time is always hard. Not having the fish bite makes it hard to make videos. If you're still here, man, Bobber Wolf Fishing, if you're still here, that's the hardest part about fishing videos is you never know when to run the camera. Do you run it the whole time? I've found that the best way that I've done it was just let the camera run, because sometimes I fish a lot for pike, northern pike, and they hit so hard. I think they say they hit, it's like a car driving by at 60 mile an hour, the way that they hit. But I'll let the camera run, because we've had rods that within a split second have flown into the water, and where we had to jump in or line snap, and you almost have to let them run. That's just how it works. But sometimes you sit there for 4 hours. Make sure you guys, if you look at my engagement video, we sat there for 4 hours that day, and at the time I'm on one knee asking my wife to, will she marry me, and or my girlfriend at the time, will she marry me, and a pike. Boom, right then and there. So if you guys see my engagement video out there, it'd be pretty cool. Maybe throw a little message on that. I send a lot of yarn to my family and friends. Love their videos of thanks. See, that's awesome. I mean, it's little things like that. I mean, I've helped out a couple channels that want to send me something for helping them, and like, if anything, I want to do something for the wall. So, Linda, if you get bored and you really want to send something, I'll even pay for the postage. I don't want you to be out any money, but if you want to send something for the wall or something I can put up down here, I think that'd be really cool to have some stuff from viewers. We'll connect in some way, shape, or form, email or something like that. That's why I do have. When I look back, remember all the fun times. There's nothing better than being able to look back. I go back on my own channel sometimes. Maybe I'm having a bad day or I'm at night, and I go back and watch a video, and I don't even care if it's the perfect video or not, but I'll go back and watch it and be like, I wish I was doing that right now. Like, I wish I could just replay that. And sometimes you have the opportunity to, and some things you don't. But it's, I wish I would have got some video. I had a buddy pass away a couple months ago, and I'm going to put a little, in my one video when I do cover outdoors, where I build my campfires, he got me some truck rims. That I got to weld 2 of them together, and I torched out we got to torch out the one, and we're going to make a nice little fire pit. And he got me those rims, so I'm going to weld his name into them and probably make a video, at least put him in a video. Really cool guy, and he gave me those like a week or 2 before he passed away, and who knows, he goes outside, has a heart attack, and talk to him, 12 hours before that, 10 hours before that, if that. Actually, it might have been the same day. And 3 hours later, gone. 60, just turned 60 years old. So that kind of hit me, where I'm like, these videos and the message and just pushing. So and then I'm watching different channels, and everybody's like, just go, just do it. So now the push begins. So we're hoping to get to the 1,000. That would be really awesome. So yeah, Gavin is in there. He's dropping the Discord link. If you need help joining it, it's pretty straightforward, but join the server, and then we can chat, and it'll be really cool. And if you could you can do like a nickname in Discord, so you can actually put your channel name, or if you want your real name there, your first name, you can do that, and then you can change your nickname once you're in the channel to like what maybe your YouTube channel is. This way we know, and we can associate you with that. That'd be cool. Gage, you can't say that stuff in the chat. It's not, you don't want to have that stuff in the chat, brother. Struggling beekeeper. My 10-year-old son is who got me started in YouTube. Who wanted me to make a video of bees. So that's what I see a lot. And I tell people all the time, if you have kids, ask your kids how to post on YouTube. They're going to show you. You can have some basic gear. Today, just because my buddy Chad was like, you got to make a video for like under $100 how you can just start posting on YouTube. Now, aside from your phone, because I know phones are expensive, and if you only have one device, spend the money on a phone. Spend the money on a good phone. If that's what you're going to build your channel with for the next couple months, and you use it every day, and you want to have a good camera, and that's your digital camera, and it's your video camera, buy a good phone. Put all your money into the phone, and then you can work on little things like maybe a cheap tripod. So this is probably the cheapest tripod that I've ever seen in my life. And I was filming with the phone today, vlogging. This thing doesn't even stand up. There's no level. It's all plastic, so if it gets cold, really cold outside, it's probably going to explode and break. But we're getting there. We're getting there. We're going to make that video and just simple things that you can do and just some ideas to get started. Yeah, man, Bobber Wolf, that was pretty tough. You know what I mean? I started. He works for a customer of mine, and I started to. We've worked together on and off for like 12 years, and in the last probably couple months, I think everything happens for a reason, and the man upstairs kind of puts people together. But we had some great conversations in the last couple months. I've been working on a project for these guys. He's helped me out. I've helped him out. And the one cool thing is like every year we do and this is more of just a story, so I hope you guys stick along for it, but we do like a float. We're always building stuff for like nieces and nephews and the kids in the neighborhood, and we try to invite people over. So for Halloween, we're talking about building, every year we do this little trailer. I take my 5x8 trailer, my wife wraps lights around it and decorates the whole trailer. We take the generator, throw it in the back of the truck. We put some hay bales on it and some chairs and some towel or like blankets. And we built it like a little float for like a parade. And we always set that up. And I was showing him pictures of that because this was one of those guys that always did that in his neighborhood. Now he's 60. I'm 35. But he always built stuff. He was into like race, like quads and ATVs and then BMX bikes, and always made sure the kids in the neighborhood had something to play with and had cool things to do. And we got to share that like conversation, me, him, and his wife, pretty much a week or two. And he took me to dinner, and he wouldn't let me pay for dinner. And I'm like, I'm going to pay for dinner. And I was basically fighting him. And he was like, you do a lot for me. You help me out with my printer at my house and a couple other things. And I was like, yeah. He's like, and it actually was more for his company that I've done for him, that he worked for. So not even him, but he just knows I went above and beyond to make sure that he could do his job and be better. And he wouldn't let me pay, and we're just talking about the cool things. And that's the kind of guy he was. He's the guy that gave me the truck rims and was like, dude, he gave me a truck rim. I said, I don't need one. I'm good. I can use that as a fire ring. Mine's getting rusted out. The next day I go back up there. I'm talking to him. He's like, dude, your name's on 2 more. I got you a better setup. This way you don't have to torch out the one rim. You can double stack it. You can weld them together. There you go. Take those as well. That's the kind of guy he was. Always looking out. And he's like, no. He's like, you always tell me if you help one person, they're going to tell 5 people. It's gonna go and just take care of it, man. I appreciate you. And I'm like, man, that's awesome. So, I mean, it kind of sucks. But Kirk, hey, Nick, you becoming a regular. Hey, we're almost there. I had to do this. I felt like compelled to jump onto the YouTube and just chat, get a little bit of motivation going. We're almost at 1,000. So I do want to see that. I want to see the number change, and I'm hoping that at some point here it does. Let me. I know on weekdays or weekends and stuff, people have things going on. My wife is out with my mom right now, and they're all hanging out. So I know people get tied up, but I was like, I wanted to go live at like 6 o'clock because we were getting closer and closer, and I was like, well, I'll wait a little bit. And I was talking to some other people, and then it kind of boosted up a little bit, and I'm like, all right, I'll just wait. And then I was like, if I wait, I'm just never going to do it. So let's just do it now. Downloaded it. Yeah, definitely Heavy Wrench. Get in there because it's just something that we can chat when I'm not live or when you're not live. It's nice to get everybody together on a live stream, but it's also nice to kind of strategize and figure out what we're all going to talk about and what we can do to keep the ball rolling. Kirk, and I do appreciate you being here. I appreciate you guys hanging out. Time is so valuable, so having you guys here and wanting to spend some time and ask questions and be part of this, it's really cool. So don't ever think that I don't appreciate that, is all I'm saying. Just share you on my community tab. So you have the community tab. That's what I'm looking for, just to be able to post stuff and share cool channels and share people. That's That's what it's all about. And Linda, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. But yeah, so we're filming with we were filming with the most basic gear you can imagine today, and then I started setting up the DJI Osmo Pocket. I'm thinking we're gonna mess with this camera and see what it can do. I got it out of the box at least. Did the unboxing video. Just for the stabilization, it's really tiny. It's really tiny. But this is going to beat electronic image stabilization anytime. It just has a small sensor, so I don't know how it's going to do like low light. But most of the videos in the day, this might be cool. Comes with a little pouch, and this isn't sponsored. I haven't even used it yet, so don't buy it. Do not buy it yet until I tell you, or until you read a bunch of videos, see how great it is. I mean, it's been out for a while, but nice little case you can put in your pocket. No mic. You'd have to put an external mic on, but I'm not even worried about that yet. I think just for some shots, like cinematic shots or walking around and talking, I think it'll work. I think it'll work well enough. The GoPros are nice, but they don't have all the accessories out for it yet, so I'm just kind of hanging loose on that. But Republic of Garcia, thank you so much for being here, man. Today, what's his name shared me out, man, and it was like, dude, just go over there. Let's help him get to that 1,000, and that was very much appreciated. So I saw all the comments. I tried to get every channel back. Appreciate you being here. That's awesome. I can't imagine the suspense you're feeling getting close to 1K. Hope to get there someday. I'm at 126 and never imagined I'd get above 20. All I can tell you, Barbara Wolf, is just make videos and talk with people. Jump on some people's channels. Tell them what you're about. Make some good comments on some fishing channels. I always check out a channel. Now, if they don't really have a lot of good content, I'm probably not going to, and not good like video quality and stuff, but their message and what they're doing and a little bit of consistency, I always try to jump on the channels. So just make videos and make them searchable. Tips and tricks to, what do people think? Always think of what you Google to find something. YouTube is the second largest search engine in the world. So think of what people would Google on YouTube to find your videos. And title, tag, describe your videos that way, and make sure your videos are about that. So that's going to be helpful. There's other tools out there that'll help you grow, but at 126, I think, depending on how many views you have on your channel, I got a ton of views on my channel. I never got subscribers because I never really asked for them. I wasn't putting content out regularly that people would appreciate and join in or comment on. I was just throwing out, like, initially a couple fishing videos just for fun, a couple videos of products basically to get clicks to see what would happen, and then like all of a sudden I'd throw a video out and I'm like, oh, I got 50 views, that's really cool, and then all of a sudden, oh, it's got 10,000 views. Probably should have spent a little bit more time on that video. So that happens. So every video, always just think of what people are going to search for to find you, and that's going to help you a lot. And just be real on your channel, and I think that people will support you. It's friends. It's like if you go out and you don't talk to anybody, if you go to a networking event and you don't talk to anybody there and you just sit there, you might have the way outgoing person that comes out and says, hey, what's your name and what do you do? And then that gets you out of your element a little bit and you start talking to them. But if you can walk into that event and just maybe, hey, this is who I am, this is what I do, and or all the time they see you shooting pool at the event, or you're at the bar and you're shooting pool, they might be like, hey, I'm in the pool too. You want to play partners or something like that? It's just the same as real life, but you want to know that it's kind of like raising your hand. So your video is kind of like in the crowd. If you're making searchable content, it's like raising your hand in the crowd and saying, hey, I have a question, or I can answer that question over here. Something like that. Hey, Nick, I'll see you on the next one. I have to go work in the morning. You have a great night, man. Be safe. Have a good day at work. Many blessings to you, man. Take care, Mark. Thank you so much for always jumping in and supporting. Picked up a Logitech C922 ProStream webcam. Didn't get a chance to try it yet. See, you're ready to go. The channels are motivating you, man. Yeah, plug it in. You might have to install the drivers. You may not. Sometimes if you're on like Windows 10 or something like that, you won't have to install anything or do anything. Just make sure you have some. If you're gonna go live, don't put the light like straight in your face, but make sure you have some kind of a soft light enough behind you, facing you, so that the webcam doesn't buckle. Because a lot of them are on, you can manually adjust them, or you can have them on auto settings. So for example, the webcam on the bunker, let me, I forgot where I moved it. So you can see, like, this is the studio now, so I'll face you guys over here. And you can see the room I have set up. This is a webcam over here for right now because I haven't changed it. And you can see that, and it's hard, I have to look up here because it's delayed, but you can see how much light I have, and it's all kind of blown out on the webcam. You can actually take that and, make adjustments to it. So right now, this webcam's doing okay. And sometimes you'll see like some pixelization, I guess, in the dark areas. Like maybe on the left side there, down by my cases, if it wasn't as well lit. I should have a light back behind there, shining this way, but you don't have to have all these lights. I mean, any light's going to work. Now, mine are different colors sometimes, so I have to change them and change my white balance in the camera. You're not going to need to do that. Keep your webcam on auto white balance, but you can maybe tweak like the brightness and stuff like that. Just make sure you have enough light, because it's better to have enough light and take it away in the camera than to not have enough light and then it buckles. Hey, we're caught up in the chat. We're caught up in the chat. This is cool. So that's a webcam there, and then the same with my overhead cam for right now. You guys can kind of see it. I got lazy because I didn't want to start drilling holes. And let me bring you back, but I didn't want to start drilling holes in the wall just yet, so I got lazy and I just put the wire across the drop ceiling because I think I might change something here and get an actual mount. Let me show you guys something. So if you have a drop ceiling in your house, I don't have a drop ceiling mount here. I got to order a couple. They're pretty cheap. But they make some drop ceiling mounts that'll clamp to the drop ceiling tile, or the runner of the drop ceiling. And you want to make sure that there's a little wire where you're at for weight. But you can actually clip to the drop ceiling. It's almost like a clamp like this that'll give you a mount, like a 1/4-20 mount. So you can mount a camera to it, or a webcam. So if you have a drop ceiling, that's one option. Or you can get a mount like this that's just a clamp. You can clamp the stuff. That's an option. Get something with a ball head so you can always make sure you're level and it rotates. But stuff like that, pretty easy. Right now, I just have that using the bracket of the webcam, just hanging. And I didn't want to run the wire because I think I'm going to change that setup and maybe go to a little bit better camera that I can zoom better with. But if you're just looking for basic view, a webcam works well. It's just sometimes laptops don't have the best webcams. So yeah, Barber Wolf, I'm definitely gonna check you out, man. Glad that Mark joined. Yeah, we're doing well here. Doing well. A little Pepsi because talking a lot on the stream. Hey, Bobber, if you're still here, I'm going to start doing some different things with some logos on the Pixel over there. Might be for a special cause. It might be if you have something, maybe a prayer request or a special cause for somebody. I might do something with this over here. 1920 by 1080. So 16 by 9 format, like a TV or a monitor. If you email me those, they might get up on that screen, just so you guys know. You can join the Discord. We can talk about it. But if you guys have like a logo, your channel, or something you want up on that little screen, just let me know. Like to promote and do some different things. If there's a message or somebody needs some help or something that we can put there that's not like, oh, please do this. It's just kind of a little message that we can have there. Good little things to have. 974. So we're still hanging around the same. Man, 26 people. I think that's doable. I think it's doable. I might have to hang out for a little while. I don't really have much going on. Need to get a logo made. So I'm trying to think here. There's a ton of companies that do logos. Are you gonna try to invest into your channel? Like, do you have money to put into a logo? Logo is something you do one time, so you can spend a decent amount of money for a logo unless you have somebody that does professional logo design, but you want to get something that can go onto anything and that can scale to any size. So even if it's really minute, it's not going to pixelate and look crappy. And even if you scale it up to the size of a billboard, it's not going to look crappy. So that's what you need, is a vector format for your logo. So a scalable vector format is what you're looking for. If you have a sign company buy you, they might be able to do something for you and produce that. They'll give it to you in like an EPS file or an Adobe Illustrator file. But there's plenty of online websites to get logos designed. That's a perfect. Email me. My email's in my About Us. Email me, and I'll give you some suggestions on that as far as logo, because it's something you do. If you have the money to put into it, great. If you don't, that's fine too. There's still ways to get something done. But you need a vector format. This way, if you want to do stickers or any kind of media, and always think like simplistic. What would people be proud to stick on their shirt or wear on a t-shirt, stuff like that. And once you get it done, you can use it on everything. Heavy Wrench. Gavman hit you up with the link to the Discord. How do I find you on Discord? I need to get a logo made. Still here. Yeah, logos. Yeah, but logos, you just keep them simple. And we'll get you. Email me. We're gonna get you set up. I do have my email going. I don't know if anybody's joined the Discord yet. I haven't checked, but we will. I'll check it out. Yep, King's in there. So we got one person in. It looks like other people want to join. I think it's gonna be really cool. Little subscriber area. Little maybe people that have channels. We can talk about your channels, help each other. And I know it's not like a big Discord server where there's hundreds of people yet, but at least a core group of people that want to make stuff and do stuff and ping ideas, we can share stuff. There are free apps that offer logo designs. Yeah, there's definitely, that's what I said, there's a ton of stuff out there. It's all in how big you imagine it being. It's hard sometimes to do the logo after the fact or change it. Some people do that. Make sure you have copyright to it. So get an agreement so that you have copyright to it. So if you ever want to trademark your logo, because trademarking is big, it takes a lot of time. The color palettes that you would want to have, like what colors you're going to use, if you're going to stick to 3 or 4 colors. If you start doing a ton of colors, you have to think of what does it cost down the road. And it's the things that people aren't thinking about. But hey, I want to get screen printing done on t-shirts. Well, a 1-color screen printing is going to cost more than or less than a 2 and a 3 and a 4, and some places can't even go that many colors. So it costs you more for more colors. So try to stick to 2 or 3, like a white, a black, and then like maybe 2 other colors, something like that you can, or you can modify it. So like the Nick Pixel logo that's on the screen from time to time, it was done in blue, but I can change that outline to just black, or if I'm using like a black t-shirt, I can change it to white. You can work with it, and it doesn't cost you a fortune. But that's definitely something that people think about. They think, oh, let me just draw this up and throw it out there, and then down the road, they're like, man, it's really harder. Like, say you get embroidery done, and the stitch count is really what matters. So a lot of colors in the stitches and the stitch count. You get embroidery done down the road, and you're ordering more t-shirts. Sometimes you can't get the details real close in the stitching, so they have to simplify the logo, and most designers will do that for you, but then sometimes it takes away from your logo. So I always try to keep them like clean and consistent. Think of like, your app, all your big brands. If you want to be a big brand, think like a big brand. All your big brands are like pretty straightforward logos, things you can remember. This is actually a lot of fun tonight. I didn't even really change the thumbnail a lot from the other night because it was just wanted to come out and hang out. I got to update. I'm so disappointed in Canon right now. Cameras, because I would love to recommend, if I was going to recommend a camera, I really enjoyed this Canon G7X Mark II, which the price is probably going to drop on this. G7X Mark II. This was a go-to camera for me. Just a little point and shoot, little flip up screen. I shot so many videos with this. I mean, the screen's cracked in this corner. It fell off the tripod like the second day I had it. It's been used. I made fishing videos with this. There was an audio problem with it because it doesn't have any kind of external mic, so I put this little muff on that I made at Walmart, and that video got like 11,000 plays, like 50 cents to fix the mic audio, get rid of the wind. And when the screen's up, your audio's reflecting off that, so it works. It worked pretty well. The autofocus is great. The Canon G7X Mark II is a great camera. They came out with this new G7X Mark III this year, and I've had this for a while. And if you really look at it, and I can show you, I mean, if you really look at this camera, it's like mint condition, because the autofocus on it, they updated it. We're going to do a firmware update tonight on it to see what it does. It just doesn't, it's just not quick. It's just not fast. But size-wise, these are so great to just carry around. Sony has one too, the RX7, but it doesn't have a built-in ND filter. The ND filter is like sunglasses for the front of your lens. So if you want to shoot with it open, you can get that shot, but it's like having sunglasses on, so you're not squinting basically. And the Sonys don't have that. I don't believe. This one, they actually added a mic port. All they had to do was add this mic port. Nobody cares about the 4K because the 4K overheats in this. All they had to do was take this camera and add a mic port, and I think it would have been over. I think this would have been. This still is a very popular camera if you look it up. And they screwed this one up. And the autofocus, they screwed that up too. So there's a firmware update. We're going to test that, do a little comparison. There's others out there right now, but I want to see it for myself, because some YouTubers will go out there and say, like, it's fixed, go buy it. Canon threw me a couple bucks. You know, I want to really see what it does after we update it. My initial thought was to just get something like a barber with a wolf ears, but it might be kind of lame. Just spend time on it. You don't have to rush it. We'll kick the can over in Discord. If you join the Discord server, we'll kick the can on that. I'd spend some time on it. Get some different opinions too. What I found that, like, we do a lot of logo design and stuff like that too, but what I found is getting maybe 5 different designers, people that you know that do graphic design or whatever else. Let them all come up with a concept and help you. Give them maybe an idea and a direction. Hey, these are the colors I like. I like more of a modern look, or more of a, you can give the description of what you want, and then let them come up with something and get creative. And that's what sometimes it takes an outside person to look at it. My logo, which I'm gonna get some swag to send out to people that support the channel, stickers and stuff like that. And I don't know what's on the screen right now. I actually should have my logo somewhere. I didn't even think of that. I'm gonna do something on the wall. But my logo, like the whole camera thing and the mountains, was supposed to be for like the outdoors and the camera, because I'm always shooting videos or doing something with pixels. And I wanted to have the YouTube play button in somewhere, because really it's just YouTube for me. That's all it is. So we took the play button, and I figured if you reverse the play button, that would have been the front of the camera, because I was just going to actually have the mountains. And you might see it come up on the screen here. I don't know how delayed that is, but I was just going to have the little icon of the mountains and do something there. So then we took the camera lens and flipped it, and the inside of it's like the play button for YouTube. So it's just little things like that. There it is on the screen now, but it's not perfect. But I like it. It's all right. It works for now. I'm in, man. Oh, you're in the Discord? Yes, Heavy Wrench is in. That's awesome. That's great. Yeah, so we are getting some people in the Discord. So yeah, Kirk joined. That's great, man. We got a couple people, so it'd be cool to chat with you guys in the Discord. There's voice chat, there's text chat, there's all kinds of cool stuff, and we're gonna link stuff up and have fun there. We got 9 people watching right now, which is cool. At 11:30 on a Saturday, I'm all right with that. Most people are out and about, and we are on live, so that's good. It's in the lower right corner of the stream screen. Oh yeah, my logo. Yeah, so that would be down here on the left. Yeah, the logo on desktop is actually, you can click that and subscribe to the channel. I did put that down there, but I want to have something on the wall. Maybe I'll get something made for the wall to have that there. I mean, I can put it on this digital frame. This digital frame is actually, it's not really a digital frame, but all this stuff is basically imposed on the screen, but it's not in front of me, which is really cool. So if I walk in front of this like green screen, so I can make something, and I'll put the logo up. Fred, COD, what's going on, man? How are you? Thank you for joining. Appreciate you. We're just hanging out tonight, talking about some cameras, talking about some gear. Just inviting people to the Discord server. Really just hanging out. And actually, the setup tonight it seems to be working a lot better. It definitely seems to be working a lot better. Got a bunch of stuff I got to charge again. Where are you from, Fred? I'm wondering where CP's at tonight. I figured CP would join tonight, but he must be MIA this evening. What's everybody else up to? I've been kind of talking to you guys a lot. What's everybody else been up to? I really do want to get this little... Let me look at something here. Interesting. That's cool. You guys are chatting in the Discord. That's good. Good. Hit the thumbs up. Yep, thanks, Kirk. Appreciate that. Good night, man. Have some things to do in the morning. Thank you for the stream, man. Appreciate you. Thank you, Heavy Wrench. Thanks for joining the Discord. We'll chat. I mean, definitely we're going to connect and do some things. I got stuff to do tomorrow, but tonight's just kind of hanging out. Lazy day off for you. Yeah, we got a lot. We got snow. We got pounded with snow, so I want to get out and get some footage of that. We got like 4 or 5, maybe 6 inches of snow the other day. And then today it warmed up a little bit, so it started melting. So that happens too. Life of JT, hello. How are you? Thank you for coming. Appreciate you. Fred, I'm glad you're here. Ofusky Outdoors, what's going on, man? How are you? Thanks for popping in here, man. We're just hanging out. The quest to 1,000, I guess, we're getting a lot closer. So I don't know whether to stay live for a little while and just hang out, throw some music on and chill, or just cut it since we've been talking about a lot of stuff and wait to see what happens. JT, we're just talking about cameras and setups, and we have the Discord channel going. So if you need help with channels, stuff like that, we have a Discord server. But we're just kind of hanging out in the studio, man. Just the bunker chat tonight. I didn't really have a message or a plan or anything, really. Just kind of kick the can around, chat with some people. Got a lot of new people on the channel, and I know that I didn't put any notification out. I just fired up a live stream, but it's all in fun, and we're close. So, and if you guys do have community tabs or anything like that, if you could share it out a little bit, that'd be cool. I don't know if I should stay live to the 1,000 or not. I just don't know. I'm so that's all right that you're late, man. It's okay. I'm just happy you're here. I've been working on the first shed. That's cool. Nursing the wife. She has the flu. Kirk, I had the flu. Probably the worst time I could have had it this past year. Like I hope she's like, is it the stomach and everything too, or is it just like the flu, like achy and fever and stuff like that? Because I had it over Christmas and I didn't move for like 4 days. I was like freezing, but I'm sweating. I was in the shower, a freaking 900-degree shower, burning, and I have goosebumps on my arms. It was like the worst time. I missed all the family events over Christmas. I mean everything. It sucked. And my wife understood. She was like, I got to go and do all this running around. She couldn't be here. So I still got to go to all these things. I said, I understand. And I felt so bad that I couldn't go. Didn't get to go outside or build a camp or just enjoy the couple days. And I feel bad for her, man. I hope she gets better and gets through it. But if she has the stomach, I didn't really have the stomach as much as the whole just aching and feeling like somebody beat the crap out of me. Don't cut it. I just got Life of JT. I'm not gonna. I don't want to cut it at a certain point if we don't hit it. But if we do hit it, maybe I'll stay. I don't know. I don't. I'm staying for a little bit. I'm hanging out. If you guys stay here, you know, I might go grab another Pepsi or something like that. But if you guys are hanging out and we want to hang out a little bit and see what happens, that would be really cool. Closing in on 2K. 2K is great, man. I mean, that's awesome. I don't really have a. I told my wife today I have no goal after 1,000. I just want to have the community tab so I can let people know a little bit ahead of time. This is what I'm doing, or post a cool photo, or maybe have an opportunity, because sometimes if I'm filming for like celebrities, or let's say I was down like Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s or something like that, and filming a video there, if I can pop in for like 5 minutes, put a post out, hey, I'm going live at 5 minutes or 10 minutes out, and at least that gets out to a couple people. I have the ability to go live just from the YouTube app. No setup, no crap, just start it and go. I was using like the StreamYard, but the Streamlabs app, which works out. It's okay, but the image quality isn't the best. I'd rather it be like total mobile or studio. It's hard to be in between. But that's what I really would like. The super chat stuff, if that happens, that's fine. I'm not really worried about that. We're gonna do something maybe for like to help others. That's what we're gonna do. And I'll, as this evolves, I will figure those out. I haven't really crossed that bridge yet. Island Life is live now. I'm gonna probably pop in there and show some love. But it's been good chatting. Thank you, Barbara Wolf Fishing. I appreciate you. I'll see you soon. No problem at all. Yeah, I feel like I get up in the morning. Good night, everyone. All right, no problem, man. Thank you for spending some time here. I like I said, I appreciate it. And I know you're a loyal supporter, man. You're always here, so that's a great thing. Thank you for popping in on a Saturday night. I know sometimes that's tough, but Life of JT monetization is my next goal. So you have like 2,000 subs, and how many views do you have? Do you have a lot of people watching and stuff like that? I go live every day and do trivia on my phone. That's cool. Yeah, it's fun to do more lives. And I've wanted to do more lives, but I also know that you get a lot more exposure on videos, I feel. I mean, even I can title a video the same as a live stream that I do an edited video, and I think the edited video is going to get more traction on the interwebs. And you get a little bit more fine-tuned approach, so you get rid of all the stuff you don't want in it. But live streams are definitely really cool, and it's fun to interact with people, and we'll get to the point where we bring some people into this and stuff like that as well, but to add more value and bring some other people in, which will be really cool. But yeah, lives are cool. I just don't want to be the channel that's like all I do is live streams, because that's not really, actually, you never know where life takes you. So I want to do live streams from time to time, check in with you guys, maybe be consistent on a live stream, maybe once a week or something like that, or twice a week, maybe beginning and end or something that. It's just hard with my schedule, so I never know what I'm doing. But if I get to the point where I can do it on mobile and stuff like that a lot easier, then I'll probably be more inclined to jump on a lot more. So if you were here earlier or you weren't, we have the Discord channel going. The Discord channel we set up to be able to, if people want to remain private, that's fine. You can put your name, put your channel name. We're going to have a little YouTube chat in there, a little creators chat. We're going to have an area. We have voice and video and all kinds of chats set up so that if somebody needs some help with their channel, we can talk offline instead of putting it out there to the world and your strategy and what you want to. Just a nice place where we can hang out. Make sure you guys grab that link. Join it up. Make sure you guys smash the thumbs up too for me. If you're not subscribed, that'd be great. But join in on the Discord if you guys need some help or want to talk cameras or gear or gadgets or whatever else. I am going to shoot a video on like the GH5. I had some emails and some questions on the GH5 and this rig here for filming and filming to the external recorder. I'll definitely do something on this, but I know that there's a certain level of a couple of my subscribers that are into that kind of video. Then there's a certain level of my subscribers that are into how do I make this work for me the best, and then anywhere in between. So I'm going to start, though, because I really enjoyed helping a couple people out that are a little bit older that want to get into YouTube. So I can't talk a million mile an hour, and I can't make a video that's like, hey guys, this is what you do and blah blah blah. I can't do that. So I want to make some easier videos to show people how to get started, because I really enjoy when somebody's like, man, this YouTube thing, like how could I do it? And older people just have such a lot of knowledge and things to lend to the world that I want to get as many people that we can onto YouTube and creating stuff that their families can enjoy and stuff like that. So we're going to have a little bit of chat about different cameras and different topics, but Heaven's Peacemaker. Good, I have a Discord channel. Awesome. Yeah, definitely. Join us up. We appreciate it if you join. Never went live. I'd like to. But I'm not sure. Fusky. So, definitely you want to have good internet. So I'm burning the bandwidth right now, but that's the one thing that I've noticed with a lot of people that want to go live is they're either real far away from their home Wi-Fi router, then they have bad Wi-Fi router, an older one, or they don't have the internet bandwidth from the provider. So you can start out with like a 720p stream. You can do a 1080. You can do 4K, but it's going to get compressed anyway. So it's definitely a bandwidth issue. Sometimes softwares will let you change your bit rate. So I'm probably running around like 7,000 or 7,500 right now. Maybe a little more. But you can go down as low as probably around 2,000 on the bit rate side and still get a good picture. So the bandwidth is definitely something you got to look at. But do a speed test from where you're sitting at on your Wi-Fi. A lot of times you can go to your cellular service if you have 4G and be better service, but then you're burning your data plan. So you gotta watch out. But let's see here. Life of JT. I'm gonna go see Gage. All right, man. Or if you're taking off, man, I appreciate you. Epic Reason, you're underrated. I appreciate that. Hey, you got to start somewhere. I got motivated by a lot of people. Excuse me. I got motivated by a lot of people to do this. A lot of people pushing me. And then, a buddy of mine passed away, and I was like, we gotta get more people on it. We just gotta make this fun. We gotta help people. And I always wanted to have a message. And then the pixel thing started clicking with the Nick Pixel. Everything I do is with like pixels, from the website stuff back in, all the way from back when I was younger, AOL 2.0 days and 26.6 modems and stuff like that, all the way to today. I've always been involved with technology, and then I got into the filming and the capturing and stuff like that, and then the pixel thing kind of just blossomed, and I was like, I like sharing the moments and capturing the moments, life's pixels, and having the pixel on the wall that we can do some cool stuff with. It just kind of blossomed, I guess. And then once I got going, and everybody's like, dude, you're getting view, like, just keep going now. And I'm like, yeah. So 3 years on and off and not being consistent at all. I'm going to try to change that and do a little bit more, but I do appreciate that. All right, Gage, I'll see you, buddy. But that's what it's all about. That's what it's all about is and I've met some really awesome people. I've met people I never would have met in the world without just picking up the camera and filming and sending it out there. And not everybody does the comments, and I get that too. But that's why, like, you never know who's watching or who's not watching. Because, like, I've also gotten emails, and the emails have maybe led to helping somebody out to get their setup going, or now they're doing well. I've actually had channels that I've worked on that are very big channels. But I'm not in it to, hey, this is what I do and this is what I've done and all. It's kind of like, I just want to let people know that I have some experience behind it. I'll give you my opinion and advice if I feel it can help you. You take little bits and pieces of it. You go throw it out there and figure out what everybody else is saying. You might take a little piece of knowledge from here, and hopefully it helps you in some way. And that's basically the message here. And I do want to do something cool for people, because I've always had that in my blood to help others. And sometimes you can help with money, sometimes you can help with all these different things, but a real way to help somebody like that's really meaningful is like taking somebody that wants to get on YouTube, or taking somebody that wants to get their message out, or just wants to enjoy this for their family, and you do that and you help them get that going, and now you get to appreciate all their little pixels they're creating and all that. To me, I just think that's awesome. And I could have a niche and say I'm a tech channel, but I don't want to do that. I want to share something with my friends and family and all you guys that are friends and family on the channel, whether it be hanging out at a family gathering or fishing or hunting or whatever we get into. I want to share that and hopefully enjoy it. And you might not enjoy every video. It but I found myself finding new things that the channels I've come across. I'm like, I never even thought of that. That's actually really cool. Like my buddy Mark, the beekeeper, struggling beekeeper. Like, never really thought about owning bees, but it's a cool thing. And just watching him do something outside that's different, I'm like, that's actually pretty neat. Yeah, JT, I'm new to YouTube. I've had a channel going for about 3 weeks, been having a lot of fun with it. I'm fusky, so I know I'm on your channel, so 286 people, man. You're doing. You're there. You're there. You're getting there. I sat at like 200 subscribers. I worked my way up to there, and then climbed a little bit more, and then it kind of sharing it and talking about it more. Maybe a couple lives will help you, but videos, you're doing the right thing because you're doing videos 10, 20 minutes long. That's 18 minutes. That's what you do. 500 views. You're getting views on them. Just keep going. Takes time. They say the average time, I believe, is around 150 videos to a person to hit 1,000 subs. So, I've seen channels that have worked very hard for 4 or 5 years. Got minimal views. Took 3 or 4 years to get to 3, 4, 5,000 subscribers. Like real subscribers too, like real people that are following. Not, you look at some of these channels out here, and I don't understand. But you look at some of the channels that are like, hey, I got 10,000 subscribers, and they got like 4,000 minutes of watch time, or not even 4,000. Like 4,000 views on their whole channel. Unless you're jumping into YouTube and you're a celebrity already and you're signing autographs, it's very rare to just start a YouTube channel, put a logo on it, and boom, one video, hey, this is me, and have 1 million subscribers. So you want to have real active, engaged audience if you can. So interact with people, but you're doing the right things, man. Keep making videos, keep meeting people, keep talking to people, and there's some tweaks you can do to your channel to. I'm gonna throw the bell on for you, but there's some tweaks you can do to your channel that'll help you out. Join the Discord. Join the Discord, and we'll help you. Big time. My videos to update my crochet and knitting friends. Yeah, that's what it's all about. That's what it's all about, is showing people what you're up to. People like to see what people are up to. I've learned that. I put a video out about cutting my grass, and people will be like, man, I wonder what lawnmower he's using. Yeah, like, people ask questions in the most random videos. The most popular video I have on my channel is changing a fuel filter in my ATV. A little fuel filter. Never thought that video would go live. I took this camera, or like blow up like that. I took this camera, threw it up in my shed. I was like, I'm going to make a video on changing this fuel filter because the dealership wanted $400 some to tell me I need a fuel pump. I'm like, there's no way. I hear the fuel pump kicking on. I got to look into this. Pulled the thing out, took a look at it, threw this camera up, talked to a little bit, and tried to show a little bit of stuff. Didn't put any effort into it because I'm like, this video is going to get like 50 views, but hey, if I help somebody across the world, great. Boom, 40,000 views or something like that on that video. I'm like, and then I have a good video that I put effort into and gets 100 views. So it's all what people are searching for. Apparently there's a lot of people that have the same fuel filter problem that I had. But how do I join it? Gaviver's hitting you with the link. So the link that Gavmaster is sending you, you can download the app. We're going to have a little creator chat, and you can be able to post questions in there, and then throughout the day we can chat about ideas and get you around some other creators and people that are trying to grow and get their channels going. And I'm not saying grow like, let's just all sub each other and do all that kind of stuff. I'm talking like advice on whether it be logo design, branding, marketing, the advertisement side of it, connecting to AdSense when you get to 1,000, technology, camera, whatever you guys want to chat about. Just friendship. Just friendship. What you want to talk about splitting firewood? I'm good with that too, because I'm working on some videos with that. Running chainsaws. It doesn't matter. Whatever you guys are into, it's just a place for us to hang out, that we can hang out more, offline, but still online. And if you want to still remain private, you can do that in Discord. You know, as far as like you can change your username and you don't have to put out personal information, but we can have some private chats and we can have group chats too. So it's a good way to join. So definitely join that if you can, if you'd like to. I'll get my wife into the Discord channel, and then this way she can talk to all the knitting and crocheting and all those channels out there, because I've showed her a couple channels that are right up her alley for things that she's like into, and she always wants to do some cool stuff too. So we might get her on the channel as well. $9.74. We're still there. Make sure you guys hit the thumbs up if you haven't yet. I really do appreciate that. Let me see what's cracking here. Man, it's nice to take a breath. I wish I had a little bit of music playing. I think for music, I'm going to have to do like YouTube music just to not have like copyright and all kinds of issues with the channel. So I think I'm going to maybe have some tunage maybe low in the background. That might be a thing to do. But we got a few people watching, which is cool. I'm trying to think where to put the cameras too. Like I like this camera here. It'd be nice to have a camera over here, but I don't want to have too many shots. But I have the main cam, the bunker shot, which you should be able to see the bunker shot there on that camera, and then we have like an overhead, and we might even pull up channels on the stream too, so I can bounce over to like a desktop as well if we want to pull up some channels, take a look at some channels, stuff like that would be really cool. But it's fun. I'm really actually interested to see how this little DJI works. I think that's going to be a fun little camera. I mean, I know it has limitations. I've seen a lot about it in the last year, and I was hesitant, but for a project I'm working on, this could be right up their alley. So we test it out and then, see where it takes us. Get the stabilization. US Drifter 458. What's going on, man? Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. So, what else is going on, guys? What else is new? What else do we have? I might go grab another soda. Might do that. Probably everybody will drop, though, because as soon as you leave the stream, everybody leaves. I think we can pull this off, though. I mean, 9... we're so close. We're so close. Man, that'd be awesome if we did that tonight, though. That'd be really awesome if we did it. If we could make it happen, that'd be really cool. We're sorry, Gary. I'm confused. That's pretty cool. I always get excited when I see your videos because I know they'll learn something. Dude, that's what it's all about. Like I wish I don't have the people yet. So I wish that we could get more people, and that's gonna come with saying, hey, I'm going live at 7 and not just, hey, 10 o'clock show up or 10:30 show up. But there's some really cool stuff, and I appreciate that comment, man. I mean that means a lot. The comments that I've received from all over the place so far, the emails, stuff like that have been so cool. Some of the people I don't even know who I'm talking to, but I'm responding. I'm trying to do the best to respond to every comment and get back to people. It's been motivating. So maybe a couple weeks ago I was like, I want to do this, but I don't know. It's going to take a lot of effort. And then like I got started, and everybody's like, dude, just do it. You have all so that's why we're here. That's why we're here. It's a fun time. But if you guys want to send something too, we can talk about it in the Discord. Send something. If you have like somebody you want to help out or somebody, your channel, like give me your logo. We'll throw it up in the little screen over there. We can make that happen for you. Confused as well. What drone are you running? So I have the original Typhoon H, and then I also have the Phantom 4 Pro. But drones are getting tough nowadays. you can get really good footage for like channels, but drones are just tough to be able to fly anywhere right now. I mean, they won't take off. You have to basically give all your information to put them in the air in certain spots. The videos that people want with drones are tough to get with drones because they're like, hey, why don't you fly it? You have all these people here, and it's like, well, you can't fly over people, you can't fly over roadways, you can't fly over cars, you can't do, like, it took a lot of the fun out of it. You know, the height restriction isn't bad, but I feel like most of the videos, you don't have to be that high with a drone to get really cool videos or get cool shots. Like, I can see, like, maybe restricting it after 75 feet, 75 to maybe like 400. But like below 75 feet, what are you interfering with? Or even 50 feet or something. Like what are you really interfering with? And a 50-foot shot to capture like a scene where you have to be close enough to, I don't know. It's just frustrating. J-Dubs, Outdoors Adventures, what's going on? How are you? Thank you for being here. Put on some Leonard Skinner while you're gone. They will stay. Yeah, right? It's tough. You can't really play any music without, if the video stays up on YouTube, then you can't really keep it there because they'll flag it. They'll take the monetization away. I didn't want to deal with it. I mean, every music track that I get a license, but I wanted to set up a playlist yesterday for this, and I just didn't get around to it. So I'm going to set up a playlist where I can just play something just to have some noise, because it is quiet in here too. Like I actually want some noise on this side even, playing this because it's quiet sometimes, and I'm interacting with the chat versus having people, communicate back. What's my opinion on GoPros? I don't know. You want to know what my opinion is on GoPros? Let me show you what my opinion is on GoPros. And just hold on. Go to Bunker Chat. So, GoPros. And I know the audio is going to get quiet, so I'll move over here just to have some audio. But where is all the GoPros? There's a case there. GoPros. This is gonna be a fun one. This is gonna be a fun one. Where is all the? All right. I have worked with GoPros non-stop forever. Some are good, some are bad. It's all about getting the shot, I guess. So we'll go to the overhead. We'll move our mic out of the way here. Sorry about that. So this was the original 360 camera. Great camera. I went through two of them because I busted one. The lens weren't replaceable. Like there's not a perfect setup just yet. So they went ahead and made a new one. They got rid of some features that were good in this one. A couple of them. Then this is the 360 cam, so it captures. If you guys look at my 360 videos, you'll see that. They updated to this one this year. This one at least has the caps for the lenses, which is nice. 360. But these lenses aren't replaceable, so you can buy the bubbles that go over top of them, or they come with a set of bubbles. But and it's definitely better for the editing. This one had editing problems, so they fixed some and then got rid of others. The 360 videos take so much space. We got Hero 6s I've been through. I've been through every version of the GoPro. And they all, haven't been, they've been good. They can capture a good picture, but they haven't been, I don't know. These are the batteries for the original 360. I have all the mounts. We can go into, the GoPro case here. Cases and the remote controllers, extra batteries. Now you got the new ones with the blue tips. The batteries got smaller. Here's a Hero 7. So that's a Hero 7. This is a Hero 8. Hero 6s. Now on the Hero 8, you got one USB-C port right here. And now you got to buy the media mod to export with an HDMI cord. So a lot of the times when I'm filming with these, I'm not using these for as much of action cams. I do some, and usually you'll see like one or so that I'll take and beat up. But the Hero 8, when they launched it, they should have launched it with the accessories. The media mod that has the speaker on it, and then the light, and then the flip-up camera. I think the media mod and the light are out so far, but the flip-up camera for vlogging, I mean, to me that hurts when you don't have all the tools. So compared to like the Osmo, where you have the gimbal and everything, now you're gonna break that if you really damage it. So it's all in what you're shooting. You know, fishing outdoors, you want to throw this in the pond, you're good to go. That's what I mean, that's where I feel that they're really good. But the audio quality has gotten better on the 8. I don't know. They just, to me, for what you pay for them, and then they drop in price really quick. If you're gonna spend $400, $300, $400, now they have like the kits out where you get like the little tripod. If you're gonna spend that kind of money, if you're not doing like outdoor stuff or need, you have to buy batteries for them. So you're never just done with like $300. You got to buy 6 batteries because in the cold they don't hold up. I don't know. I mean, I recommend it for certain occasions. I almost like the Hero 7 better right now, just because you have the ports to export. For what I use GoPros for, me that's important. For you it might not be, but you have the extra ports built into it. You can change the lens cover. So in the new Hero 8 versus the 7, you can't change the lens cover. So I had to buy protective glass on it, which you can change, or now they have the little cover that you can put over top of it, the clamps to it. I'm just sick of getting nickel and dimed on buying every accessory to make the camera work right. I might as well just buy the DSLR, be careful with it, and shoot everything. So that's kind of my opinion. That's what I've been making videos with. Shooting linear mode too. Like the wide is nice sometimes for some shots, but the linear where it's going to look a little bit straighter, it's going to be punched in a little bit, but the linear I think looks better. I like a camera's shot better than a GoPro, but in certain situations you have to use a GoPro. I might actually take one of these Hero 6s or 7s and use that as a camera, as the bunker cam over here, instead of the, this camera here. Instead of the USB-C cable, I can run an HDMI cord, plug in the GoPro, flip it upside down, flip the video, and mount it way in the corner. And then I got the real wide angle of the whole room. I don't know. I might do that. I've thought about it. I'm gonna sell a couple of these. Sometimes I use these for multiple angle shots and stuff like that. But I don't beat my equipment. Like the GoPros, I'm not really using as a true GoPro. Like sometimes I take them out quad riding, but I'll pick a camera that I have that's like, okay, this one's the one I'm always gonna use when I want to pound it and beat it up. J-Dubs Outdoors, dude, your videos help me make my wedding videos. So you do a lot of wedding videos, bro? Let me check out your channel, man. I didn't even realize that. So I just picked you up. I mean, you have outdoor videos. You got some cool stuff, man. I'll check you out here in a little bit. That's something. What's up, Nick? Profeta 39 mil. I'm gonna have to do some Google Translate, but I appreciate you being here and welcome to the channel. I thank you. I use my GoPro 7 Black as the head mount for my trapping and fishing videos. Yeah, so like small on the go. Yeah, the head mounts, the chest mounts. There's definitely the size of this is definitely a cool thing, and knowing that you can drop it and stuff, that's not gonna be bad. Ofusky, most of my videos are going to be outdoor, hunting, fishing, trapping. Is there a better option? Won't tear up. So, I don't know. You probably won't. It depends. The camera that I use for most of my, I'm not going to take a rig like this out. I do for a special video, but I use, a lot of my outdoor vlogging is the Canon M50. These are going to drop in price too, but Canon's coming out with some new cameras, so I'd wait. I like shooting with a mirrorless camera or DSLR. That's my opinion. Like, I don't mind taking this in the woods with me. My hunting pack is so small that a lot of times I have to carry it because when I go hunting, I've got my hunting pack down to like this bag right here, so it's pretty small. So sometimes it's hard to hide the camera. I'll take a pouch and make sure it's like pretty safe, but I usually have the camera on me. And I've been narrowing my hunting pack down the last couple months, well, the last couple years, just to get it smaller and smaller. But I don't mind carrying the DSLR. Now, when I am hunting, a lot of times I do have the GoPro with me for a different angle, different kind of shot, or I'll stuff the 360 camera in my pack. You can take a look at some of my hunting videos. I do have a couple 360s from being out in the woods, like riding an ATV in the woods and stuff. But I use the M50 a lot of times. How do you feel about the Canon 6D Mark II? So when the 6D Mark II came out, it's a good camera. Don't get me wrong. The crop on 4K, I don't think it has 4K dual pixel autofocus. Maybe it does. I have to refresh on it because I thought that was going to be the if you follow Canon cameras, so if you're shooting Canon, I thought that the 6D Mark II was going to be like the camera. And for me, I'd have to change and then start investing in different lenses. But between the lenses, and then they started talking about the EOS R, I thought it's a great camera. There's people I know that have 70s and 6D Mark II. 6D Mark II, you can get a lot done. Peter McKinnon uses the 6D Mark II whenever it came out. And I feel like even though he's big time now and his channel blew up, I think he's still a trustable source for content and for what he's doing, but he can make it look really good. And if you see the comparisons out there, it's not a horrible camera. I thought there was like some color, like if you're pixel peeping and zooming in stuff, the colors were off, or there was like some green tint or something in the colors of the 6D Mark II. But I haven't followed that one very closely. I can't afford a subscription. All right, so hold on a second here. I don't put out wedding videos on YouTube. You know my clients are crazy. But yeah, no, that's what it is. I mean, a lot of my good videos aren't on my channel, and it is what it is. This is just fun. But no, so are you shooting with the 6D Mark II? Because you put that on like stabilizer and stuff. Like you're gonna get good footage with that. And wedding videos are fun. I never got into wedding videography because it's too much of a scheduled out. Like June 27th of next year, I can't really plan with what I do. So, and I have customers that have needs and stuff like that too. So it's like doing videos. It's just kind of that I never got into it, but it is a great way to make money and it's fun. And you're capturing a very important part of people's lives, which is really cool. I can't afford a subscription to an editing company yet. Is there a free editing software for Windows 10? Don't worry, explain a lot. What is it? Power Director? I don't think that's free. I don't think Power Director's free. Maybe it puts the logo in the bottom. You know, if GavMaster's still here, Gav, what's something free? Because I know people use like Sony Vegas on Windows. I'm not a Windows person. I'm a Mac, so it's tough for me. And typically, if you have the money, you'd go with Final Cut Pro for a Mac or Adobe Premiere Pro. But if you don't have it, Katie Pixel, my wife's in the chat, so make sure you guys say hi to my wife. Let's see here. If GavMaster's still here, he's pretty good with Windows stuff as far as apps. But there's definitely software, but a lot of times they'll put the logo in the screen, so they're smashed down in the corner of the screen. And if you can live with that, you're fine. But if you want to get rid of that, usually you have to buy for the software. If I would suggest anything, find a software. I'll try to find you one that you buy at one time and still get updates for at least a year or something like that, so that you aren't paying monthly for it. That gets expensive for people. And if you're not making money from what you're doing, it's tough to really invest if it's just a fun hobby for you. We'll do our best, Heaven's Peacemaker, to try to find you a good software, and we'll see if we can help you with that. But I think like, well, I mean, I wonder if you can even do it with like Windows Movie Maker. Isn't Windows Movie Maker an app? I gotta brush up on Windows. It's been so long. I switched off of Windows to Mac in like 2009. Now I run the whole stream right now is being run on a Windows desktop, but I do use Windows a lot. I know my way around it, but I know Windows pretty well, but I don't know the softwares that have all come out is best. So I don't want to lead you in the wrong direction either. I'd rather do a little research and be able to provide you with something like, I think this would be a good tool for you versus just throw something out there and say, buy this or do this. And you know, I don't want you to spend a fortune. So LumaFusion, yeah, LumaFusion's good. I think LumaFusion's on the phones too. I'm pretty sure. I might even have that. I think I've messed around with that in the past. One time, $20. Not sure if it's for Windows. Yeah, that's a good. I actually have heard of LumaFusion before. It might be on. I don't know if it's on my iPad or not, but yeah, I appreciate you guys. Talk to chat with. Let me see here. I don't know if Gav Master's still here, but let me see if I can flag him down real fast. I'm gonna grab a soda real quick. If you guys want to hang loose just for 1 second, I'll be right back. Just give me one moment. All right, we're back. Appreciate you if you guys stayed. Need something else to drink besides soda. Not gonna knock off the pounds that way. Having a Mac would be a dream. Yeah, it is nice, but I mean, you can do stuff. If you have an iPhone, you can just use iMovie. Yeah, Macs are definitely, they're expensive, but you buy it once, lasts you a couple years. But you can do the same thing. I've seen awesome videos on Windows. Heaven's Peacemaker just about to say Windows. Oh yeah, they discontinued that on Windows 10. So, Gavin is in here and he's letting you know on what he's suggesting. He can find out. He can do more research. I hate to like turn over to the computer and start doing research. I don't want to lose anybody, but LNS Outdoors, what's going on? We're just talking cameras and regular life stuff, just hanging out with the getting close to the 1,000 subscriber goal. So that's pretty cool. So we're almost there. And I know that there's a lot of people live on Saturdays. I put like no notification out and just decided to pop on and go live. But we're just kind of kicking the can around. Appreciate you being here, and thank you so much. If you have any questions, let us know. Oh, but hey, since you're new, if you are new here and you're watching, because I know people come and go, join the Discord. The Discord chat is going to be our area to talk about gear, stuff like that, answer questions, help channels, talk about channels, little creator section. It's going to start out small for sure, but I'm going to get a couple people in there that can answer some questions, and we're just going to have some fun with it. We got voice chat in there. We can hang out and talk offline, so we don't always have to be on live streams. Maybe get some ideas, coordinate. Maybe if you guys want to join in the live stream, or if we want to, pick a subject to talk about, have some fun with, we can do that. And Gav, if you want to throw that link down in there, that'd be really cool. Make sure if you're new, hit the thumbs up. I think I'm gonna leave this stream rolling for a little bit. Should probably put some of this stuff away, but yeah, and actually, I had another. It's funny because I had another GoPro. I gave that away on my channel like a month ago. I was like the 500 subscriber, 600 subscriber type of deal. And the guy that won it, he actually said he was going to make a video and send something. I haven't seen anything yet, and I haven't seen him in the chat, but hopefully he does. I mean, I like to see when people want to help somebody. You know, I just didn't want to do the giveaway and nobody make videos with it. I really wanted it to hopefully go to somebody that was going to use it, and at least the guy has a channel, so that's pretty cool. Need to head to bed. Heaven's Peacemaker after midnight. Yeah, I know it's getting late. I appreciate you. Thank you for joining, and make sure you stop by and say hi from time to time. You know, I'd love to have you here, and we'll do what we can to help you out too. And I'll definitely let me make sure that. Oh crap! Let me make sure that I almost hit the wrong thing here. Yeah. So return some love there. Yeah, you're posting videos. Hey, so Peacemaker, before you go, when you're filming, Are you filming with your phone vertical? Always film horizontal. Start your video. Don't start your video and then change your phone. The orientation will lock usually when you're in a video. So if you make your videos with the back camera of your phone and horizontal, you won't have the your picture just in the middle of the screen and then the blurriness on the sides. YouTube does that to fill the black space, the gap. So film horizontally. That's going to help you out just quickly for your channel. A 60 does great photography and video as long as you use high series lenses for the 16 to 35 f4. Yeah, 16 to 35 f4 is a good lens. 7200 f2.8, 24 to 105 f4 for all my wedding, and yeah, so those are good lenses. The 16 to 35 is like probably one of the. I think they have a new version of it out now in the R lenses for the EOS R series, but the 16 to 35 f4 is probably one of the most popular YouTube motion lenses out there. I was gonna do a video on that for like a lot of people don't understand aperture and how that works, and having an aperture, a fixed aperture, so that if you're at f2.8, it's going to let on a lot of light. When you zoom in, it might go to like a lot of camera lenses, especially in the M50, you have like a 3.5 to 6.3 or something like that. So when you're zooming in, the image gets darker. So that ideally you want to have a fixed aperture lens so that when you zoom in, the image doesn't get darker. That's the best. But now you're talking way more money. So I don't want to talk. I don't know what I should do. You guys tell me. Like, I'd like to give the higher end stuff on cameras that can maybe help people, but also I feel like a lot of people that are here and a lot of people that I'm trying to help are they're not even, they don't know what f-stops and apertures and all this other stuff. So I've been trying to keep it like played way down, but maybe in the Discord we can talk about that kind of stuff too. At $60 we get you the basics, more complex editing. Is that what it is? $60? Because that might be that's not too bad. I mean, I guess if you're gonna try to build a channel and really invest in it, $60 isn't. That's the least of the things you have to spend and pay for, because all these subscription softwares all have a way to make money. What's a good laptop to get to edit videos? Something with a good video card. Laptops are tough because you almost gotta spend the money right on them the first time. There's so many variables and technologies. So if you're shooting 4K, it's gonna take a lot more processing, a lot more video power to edit a video. Or you can create like proxy files, which is like a sample of a lower quality sample that you edit with the proxy, and then when you render it, it takes more time. So laptops are tough because you're cramming you try to get as much power into one device that you can't really upgrade the video card or upgrade the processor. Anytime you're buying something for editing, you want to really look at, like, does it have a good video card? Does it have an onboard graphics card or a dedicated graphics card? Does it switch between them for heavier purposes? And that's why, like, the Macs a lot of times have like both. So you definitely got to look, if really what I try to tell people is if you're just going shopping at like Best Buy, buy the gaming computer, buy something that's labeled for gaming because it probably has a good video card a solid state hard drive, the most recent stuff to at least look at. Now we can get into really specs, but the costs are all across the board, and it really depends what you're editing. If you're taking 4K footage from a GoPro and then you're only delivering in 1080, or you're only shooting in 1080, it's going to take a lot more processing power, hard drive space. I mean, there's all those things that play into what computer to buy, so it's really hard to say. I mean, if you're taking your phone videos and trying to put them on the web, and you're shooting a 1080 on your phone, and you're happy with that, a little bit less of a processor and expense. Oh, for the movie studio version, not what we use. Okay, I didn't know that. I appreciate that. Thanks for popping in. Laptop. Another big is it take a second. And always take a picture for your thumb. Yeah, no, J-Dub. Yeah, exactly. Take the... I do that all the time. I forget the thumbnail, and I hate pulling it out of the footage. You can pull a good thumbnail out of like a 4K and then crop, bring it down and have a good thing, but I always forget the thumbnail. I actually thought of it the other night when the live stream, because a lot of my lives I didn't even do thumbnails, so I did end up doing them after and redoing them. But that's a good comment for sure. Always take a picture for your thumbnail. And sometimes that picture has to happen before the video, in the middle of the video, after the video. You get that shot. You're right on that one for sure. I use all L series glass, but I do more professional work, and it's hard to buy a $1,200 camera and a $1,000 to $3,000 good lens. It's a lot of upfront cost. Canon has the refurbished site. Yeah, sometimes they go on specials. Yeah, I try to wait too. You're right on that. You could put a $3,000 lens on a $600 camera, and it's going to look probably pretty good. But it is tough. I mean, that's the hard part, and that's what I try to tell people is it's the investment. It depends what you're going for with your channel, and that's where I see that my buddy Chad was like, look, do a video on to help people that are, they might be older, they don't have the funds, and I'm like, you're right. There's more people trying to get started than they're in to get started. If you're into cameras, like obviously J Dubs, he's into cameras. He knows what it takes. So like, I shouldn't have to. I don't want to be sitting here telling. And there's people way better than me. If you're already on this level, then I'm not trying to help those people as much, because they already know what they already have that kind of dialed in, figured out. You can do little videos on it, on new stuff. But there's so many more people getting started, and that's what's crazy is like. You look at a lot of YouTube videos, and it's like, oh, you need this camera, you need this, you need that. It really depends what you're going for. And most people like to, if you're going to start a lawn mowing business, you might buy a decent quality lawnmower. You might invest in it off the bat. There's people buy the cheapest lawnmower, start cutting yards, work their way up. Then you might get to the medium grade one, or some people will start with the medium grade lawnmower, start cutting yards, and all of a sudden, not everybody's just going out and buying a zero turn to cut their grass. That's kind of the way I look at it. So everybody's situation is different, and the more we know about what you're looking to do, we can guide you. And I'm glad J Dubs is here and knows about that kind of stuff, because lenses. Oh God, the cost in lenses. That's why I try to save people on the M50 the other day. If you watch my last live stream, like the 16 mil f1.4, it's fixed, but it's a good lens. But it's almost as much as the camera. I would buy this one, and because of low light, because this camera sucks in low light with every other lens, and maybe the kit lens if you got it with the camera, or the 11 to 22, but it's still an f4.0. They're just not great in low light. So when you want to start having the best of all these worlds and have like that kind of picture, now you're talking $3,000. Yeah, this is cool. And I'm going to make sure I have you too, man, because, yeah, I got you. Okay, I'm going to hit the little bell. Hey, where's your, J Dubs, where's your background on your channel from? The mountains and the river. Where's that from? It's a river you can boat on, I think, because I see the buoy sitting there. Yeah, I'm glad you joined, man. I use the DJI Spark is a good drone. For YouTube, it's 1080 30 frames per 24, but 30 works. Yeah, a lot of people edit in 20, deliver in 24. I've been across the board. Some I do 24, some I've done 30, some I've done 60. I'm across the board on that. I can't believe it's 12:30 already. I can't believe it's 12:30. Should we stay rolling a little bit? I thought we'd get a couple more people in here, but I know it's Saturday night and it's late. It's 9:74. It's so tempting. I mean, if it doesn't happen tonight, it's going to happen today, tomorrow, hopefully. We get that push to 1,000. Then I don't know what to do from there. I feel like I got to do something different though than the everyday. Hey, we hit 1,000. Here's my 1,000 subscriber giveaway. I feel like we got to do something different. I gotta hit me if you have any ideas. Hit me in the email or in the Discord. Make sure you guys join the Discord, man. That's gonna be so much fun. I wonder if there's anybody in there chatting right now. They're probably. Let me see here on the. I use 30 frames on each laptop. BH app. Okay. Yeah, I mean 30. Giving catch up on chat. See, I mean, I'm missing stuff, dude. I'm missing stuff. Missing it all. Let me see something here. Oh, he's learning. It's all right. So that's good. No, it's cool. We got some people in the Discord. So what's everybody up to tomorrow? Tomorrow, whatever time it is, where you guys are at. It's 12:30 here. We finally got this charged up, so that's cool. Wife just got home. She was out tonight having fun. Yeah, Gav, appreciate that. I'm so tempting to stay live for a little bit. It's very, very tempting. Let it run and play some music. Gav, you're supposed to hook me up with the YouTube movie or YouTube audio playlist, so I can just let it run. We'll let the stream run, and I can just pop in at 3 a.m. whenever when I can't sleep. I need to do an outdoor cam. Do you guys think that'd be a good idea? I was gonna put like an outdoor cam outside my house and like throw like food down on the ground and see what animals come up to it, and just let, if we want to let like a stream, I'll do like a separate channel or something. Not even on this channel, but I'll do like a separate channel that you can like look at the outdoor webcam or something like that. I think that'd be pretty neat. Let it run all the time. Started out with an iPhone 6 and went to the 77D, 80D. The 80D was one of the greatest cameras, probably one of them at least. And now the 90D's out. What's up, buddy? Now the 90D's out. 6D Mark II. Now my big camera is the 1DX. Oh, so you're running a 1DX Mark II. So you know that's a. Why don't you sell that and go to the 1DX Mark III? You could. I think that's like what, $6,000 body, $7,000 body. I was gonna buy the 1DX Mark II. No flip screen. 60p. I forget what all the things it was missing, but I was almost convinced, and I was like, Canon's gonna do it this year. I am convinced that Canon's gonna do something, so I'm just waiting. It's better to just wait, and I'd have to change a lot of glass. You know where I'm at. Like, I got a lot of lenses in the Micro Four Thirds. I'd have to make a big change. So I'm just waiting till the right one comes out, I guess. And Sony, I almost swapped to Sony for a little bit, but then they kind of didn't do anything either. So trapping, and it's a lake near my house where my fishing videos are. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Yeah, man, summer lake fishing. I can't wait for all that kind of stuff. Can't wait. We got 10 people here. If you're here, smash thumbs up, throw a little comment, let me know that you're here. Join the Discord server, hang out with us. I'm trying to think what else we got. We're gonna do some tomorrow. I'm probably gonna film a little bit tomorrow. I don't know what the weather's supposed to be tomorrow, but I'm probably gonna do some filming. Maybe button up a couple videos tomorrow, and then get those done. I have a bunch of clips on this camera that I gotta get done. And Sundays are usually a good day to do it. Might do some breakfast, get some breakfast and stuff like that. And
tomorrow says 36.
Oh yeah. 36. That's good. So, anyway, what else is new? What else we got here? What is a Discord server? So, the Discord is like our own private chat. Basically, I have a setup. You can join it. You can still use your channel name if you want to, or you can put your real name, or you can be as private or as open as you want with that. But you can join it, and we're talking about cameras and gear and just a way that offline we can still stay connected and chat, and we have a voice chat in there. So more often than not, I probably will pop into that and answer questions or chat with people, and just a little creator community basically. And we'll just keep that, growing, and we invite certain people into there, and maybe we can actually build that into something. So it doesn't cost anything. You can log in. There's an app for phones. You can log in on a computer. And you can join other people's Discord servers. So it's definitely something you should pop in on. Oh, Virginia. Okay, cool. I like Virginia. Take those outdoors started. I'm in the VA. That's cool. The last stream we had a lot of people from Canada. So we had Canada, then now we have Virginia. I'm in PA. So we have people all over the place. That's really cool. Daylight Monday ran. Well, I'm not gonna. If I do a live stream tomorrow, I'm not gonna be late tomorrow. That's for sure. It's gonna be maybe in the day or in the evening. It depends. If we hit the 1,000 mark, maybe I'll do something there. But yeah, that's definitely gonna be something to. Who knows? Maybe if I hit the 1,000 mark at 3 a.m, maybe I'll just go live at 3 a.m. tonight. But who knows? We'll see what's going on. But Roanoke, yeah, drive through there a lot. Yeah, LNS Outdoors. Try check it out and pop in on it. It was made popular by pretty much gamers and stuff, but it's just a cool place where we can all chat, and it's fun because you can get the voice chat. You get a couple different people in there, kick over creative ideas, talk about what we're working on, what you guys are all working on in your channels. Suggestions, comments, just stuff we can do offline before we start polishing, and then we can do some live streams, and maybe we do some stuff together. I'd like to have you guys. LS Outdoors has a nice background image too. I always like the mountains, and I'm an outdoors guy, so I dig that kind of stuff. I really wish I could have shot more outdoors videos this year.
The year just started.
This past year, it's all blur. Okay. It's definitely nicer to have the chat down here. I know. It's definitely nicer to have the chat down here. Dig it. What? Don't start right now. You either come over here and talk to the audience, or I'll put you on the cam. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. I'm a farmer kid. What's up, Kenneth? How are you, man? Thanks for popping in, man. Appreciate you. I'm a farmer kid. Where are you from, man? Kenneth Ty. There's all kinds of new people. There's people I've never even seen comments from that are on the channel, Kenneth. Definitely just join in. Kirk's still here. Our government nuts. I got find a tissue. I'll be right back. Be right back. Chris is here. Where's he at?
Hey, Nick.
Oh, there he is. What's up, man? I can't believe you're on this late. How are you? We've been kicking the can, dude. I thought maybe it would hit the 1,000 tonight. I wasn't sure, but we're getting there. We're getting there. Chris said hi to you. Oklahoma. Okay, cool, Kenneth, man. Thanks for joining. Appreciate you. Appreciate you being here. Yeah, it's man, it's late. It's 12. I mean, it's late for you, Chris. What are you up to, man? I'm waiting for your next video. I think, did you put a video out yet? Last one I saw was the drone one, or did you give up on it already? Guys, if you Chris is a really cool dude, man. He went over and supported a couple other channels in the live streams. In their live streams, which was really, really nice. We have fun. He sees that we bounce around and talk with people. That's what it's all about, is meeting new friends and helping each other out. And cool thing. Yeah, we're getting close. We're getting close. The number hasn't moved at all. There's a lot of other people live. It's moved today, but I don't think it's moved tonight. I mean, 2 people or something too. Yeah, since the stream 2 people. So I mean, it's little by little, and it's gonna. We're almost there. We're almost there. And then the community tab, I'll be able to say, hey, going live at 5:00. That's what I'm really happy about. I don't know why that's saying, y'all go check out Big Mountaineer Outdoor Show. Go check out my boy Mountaineer Outdoor Show. Okay, yeah, definitely we'll do that. Just hanging out, trying different projects. I'm gonna hit the like button. I appreciate you, Kenneth. Yeah, definitely hit the like, subscribe. Make sure you're joining in. If you have any camera questions or gear stuff, hit the Discord. Thanks, Kirk. Appreciate you, man, throwing it out there. Kenneth from Oklahoma also. Oh, that's cool. Both OK Fusky Outdoors. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Yeah, makes sense now. Thanks, LNS. Yeah, that's great. Yeah, this is cool. Chris, I know that we got you on live streaming, but now we need to get you into our Discord server, which is like our chat room. So look up the app Discord, Discord, and get that app on your phone. I'd love to. Gavmaster will send you a link, and you should join, man, just because we could get a chance to talk. I mean, not that we couldn't talk over cell phone or whatever, but we're going to make a little creator section in the Discord server, and we have like live chat. We'll get you around other creators, and we can just kick some ideas around versus just always on the live stream, and you can just have the app on your phone. So check that out. Real name is Ty. Okay. So we'll go with Ty from now on. I'll remember that. I'll try to remember that. No doubt. We'll do. Chris has come a long way. You know, a month ago he wasn't streaming. Now he streams, and he has a drone. He's making some videos, which is cool. So going live tomorrow. See, that's the thing. Going live tomorrow. I don't know what time. I'll tell you this. Probably sometime in the afternoon. Maybe we can do something around 3:00, and it might not be studio live. Maybe I'll just do something live from out in the garage or something like that. But or maybe it's all what you guys want to do. But probably sometime in the afternoon. Maybe like 2-3 o'clock, somewhere a lot earlier. I know a lot of people go live in the evenings, and I try to join and participate in some other live streams. So maybe we'll do something just a little earlier on. I don't want to try to creep somebody's spot and place. Not that it matters. YouTube's a big. It shouldn't matter. People are gonna go where they want. I can't base my schedule off of everybody else's all the time. So, but I'm thinking maybe afternoon, do something like that. I'd like to finish a video. So if I'm in the video mode tomorrow, it could happen. We might do a video on the torque, putting a torque converter, which is really like a CVT, changing it on the Coleman CT 200U mini bike. We've done a little bit of modifications to that mini bike. It's been like a fun build. So Gavmaster and I might take the chain off of it and turning it into a belt drive, and that could be fun. And that we might have to do live because we're taking out in the snow, and who knows what could happen there. But the mini bike would be cool. It's okay. You can call me whenever you want. I don't get offended easily. All right, that's cool. Ty, appreciate you. Trying a mod on the drone to where I can adjust camera up and down between flights. So you're what drone do you have? You're messing with. I saw your flight. I mean, you did good. Your first flight was good. I mean, I've crashed mine. I had scars on my arm for like. I gotta tell you guys this. It was so funny. I bought this drone, and like, I had some experience flying a drone, the original drone and everything else that I have, the Typhoon H. And I was messing around with that the one day, and then I got a new drone, and I was like, man, this is going to be really cool. There's a storm coming. And we have like this big mountain that you basically can see the storm coming up the hillside. And you can see the rain line, and it's getting closer and closer and closer. And I'm like, I'm going to put the drone up there because it's going to be the perfect shot ever. So I didn't want to go up too high, but I went up like 50 feet because it started to get windy and crazy. I'm like, the drone's actually doing pretty good. Drone goes up. Capturing the video, storm lines coming. You could see it, the water coming up the roadway, which was like awesome. I gotta find that shot because maybe I'll throw it in somewhere one of these days. And actually, what I should do is try to find it and just put it up on the screen for you guys. But I have it crashing. So I lower the drone down. I'm like, well, as soon as the storm hits me, the drone can get wet a tad bit. I hit the controller down a little bit, and then the storm just started going crazy. I bumped the controller, rushing to get everything back in the truck. And when I bump the controller, the drone flies right into the side of my truck, starts beeping, going crazy. Then I go to grab it. The blades hit my arm, cut my arm up like 16 times like mini razor blades. Then it falls, smashes, and goes underneath the truck, like hits the running board and goes under the truck. It was like the worst day. The drone was fine, but all the propellers were busted off, and it looked like just a mini explosion of propellers flying all over the place. And yeah, the arm hurt for a while. The scars have kind of gone away finally. I think it was this arm. But yeah, I went to go and grab it, and as it was going crazy, and that was nuts. I built a Yamaha TTR 110 that goes about 70. Dude, I love building stuff in the garage, man. That's awesome. Like, we've been wanting to do the mini bike builds for a while. Gavmaster built we built a cooler cart. You sit on the cooler, and we have the cart. We got to do a video on that. We're going to try to do that. Ty, I love basketball. Are we talking to somebody else or talking to me? But anyway, I gotta get rid of I gotta get rid of all the extra comments. I don't know why so many comments. Kind of keep the chat flowing. Anyway, yeah. So that's my one drone crash story. I haven't really wrecked the drone too much else. I mean, other than that, I've flown it all over the place and haven't had too many issues. So we got 10 people here. If you're new here, hit a thumbs up. If you have any questions, let me know. We're talking cameras, gear, just hanging out. Saturday night, late Saturday night now. But I guess most people are out and about at the bars and stuff like that. So I actually still have to eat something yet, but that's okay. Sorry for the spam. It's all right, bro. Sorry, bro. I didn't know what you were. I didn't know if you were trying to type something, so I waited a couple seconds. But I like to keep it like, because I get thrown off. DJI Spark is good, but I always caution you if you fly it in fog. It really messes with the altitude sensor. Oh, okay. That's the thing is, like, I do like the smaller drones as they get smaller because I feel like you can do more with them. The Phantom 4 Pro is nice, but it's a bigger drone. The Typhoon H with the 6 props, it's even bigger. To me, like, the pocket size stuff is nice. And that's why I'm like, it's tough sometimes to, like, I do like carrying this around and you're vlogging with this camera. But sometimes it would be really nice to just, now this doesn't have as wide of a lens, so I might have to use like a little stick, but just to be able to do this, carry something like this might be the way to go. Everybody's workflow is different. I don't mind carrying a big camera around and doing it. It's no big thing. People ask you questions all the time and, oh, what are you filming for? And it's just like random stuff, but Copter has a fixed 420p camera for now. Oh, there you go. It's a good start. It's definitely a good start. I mean, I wanted to take the 360 cam. I've seen a lot of people doing this, but like the 360 video and mounting the 360 camera to the drone, either on the top or the bottom or hanging it. I thought about doing that one day. It's just all in time. Like very rarely do I get the chance to just go out and play with equipment. Usually I want to like make something or I'm doing something and it's just capturing that moment. I don't get to go out and like just let's experiment. I should do that this year. My buddy's Aspire, but it's way too big for YouTube. I'm awesome for wedding and commercials. Yeah, if you're, he's probably like Part 107 certified as well, though, too. So that's usually helpful. Yeah, really cool. Oh, people are leaving. People are leaving here, or I'm not sure where you're. Yeah, I like the drones, man. It's just hard to fly anywhere nowadays. So what are you guys up to tomorrow? Is there a certain time if you guys want to do a live stream tomorrow? I don't think the 1000 is going to happen tonight. I mean, there's a chance, but I doubt it. It's hard to say. I could stay on for I'll stay on for a few more minutes and hang out just because. I mean, there's not much else going on, but that's my thing right now is finding time to do anything. Yeah, Chris, I understand you on that. I understand. I happen to have this weekend. This is like my last weekend to really just hang out at the shop and in the garage and just hang out because I got a lot of travel coming up, which is it's gonna be good content for the channel and stuff like that. But it's just like, all week and then all weekend, just keep grinding. So, and then spring comes and we have a lot of home projects and stuff we want to work on and do. We got to get the motorhome set up for the year, and we'll get that de-winterized and stuff like that. We still have a couple months out for that, but church, checking the trap, spending time with family. Yeah, no doubt, man. No doubt. Yeah, it's Sunday. I thought about doing some like cooking or something on the cast iron tomorrow. Maybe doing something like that. Or I built a campfire tonight. I was making a video and I built a campfire just for something to do. Just because it's snowing out. It's always nice to have a campfire when it's snowing. It just looks cool. And there's not a pile of snow out there. But I did that and I was like, it'd be fun to cook some steaks or something on the campfire. So tomorrow might be like a chill day as well. Maybe do a little outdoors cooking or something. Maybe I'll just pop on a live stream on the phone or something and hang out with you guys and kick the can around the campfire. Top chat is 8, but only 3 people were typing. Yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is, man. I don't know what that comment is for, but we're gonna remove that anyway. Top chat is 8, but only 3 people. Yeah, it's okay. It's no problem. Some people are active, some people are watching. It's all good with me. What camera is that to my right? Here? Because there's no cameras. There's no cameras over here. This is the mic, but if you're talking about these. No, I think you might have misheard something there. Hey, idea. You and Kay do some home improvement videos or outdoor cooking videos together. Chris, you're right. I want to do that. I think she's up for that too. She actually is the one who mentioned about maybe cooking something or making something over the fire because she was here earlier, but she went out this evening with my mom and stuff. So they were all hanging out, and I was gonna go live and do this earlier, and then it became later and later. No, we have some home projects to do, and a lot of them are spring, but we definitely have some things we want to work on. So you're definitely going to see you're going to see all kinds of random content. Left man with a big battery pack on. Oh, yeah, this one. So this is the GH5. Yeah, left makes sense. You're right, my left. I got it. GH5, Panasonic Lumix GH5, Metabone Speed Booster, Sigma 18 to 35, Adamus Ninja 5, video monitor and recorder, and I can record 10-bit 422 to the recorder. So everything that I film on this, I don't necessarily film to the hard drives all the time or to the memory cards in the phone or in the camera all the time. Usually I have a hard drive slid into the back of this and it records to the Adamus. Misheard that. It's very awkward. No, no problem. No problem, man. Yeah, so this is a fun rig, Rode mic. This is a fun rig with stabilization. Now, the Sigma lens is a pretty decent lens. Like this camera, actually, I just used it a bunch. It's actually, it needs cleaned up a little bit because this one runs a lot. But man, when you record like to the Ninja, I mean, big files though, big files. Like if you're shooting all eye, you're talking a gig of space per 6 seconds, a gig per 6 seconds or so, give or take. And I got footage I got to pull off of that tomorrow. I have the hard drive sitting around here somewhere for it, but a couple hard drives. Just remember, if you look at Nick, his left is your right. Yeah, I know. I was thinking when he says to my right, so I got to know that. Yeah, I got to remember that. Right. Right? Yeah, I guess it is. Makes total sense now. Is it full frame? I'm a Canon guy. No, that's micro four thirds. So if you're a Canon guy and you're shooting full frame, there isn't much better of a camera for the dollars than that camera today for like 4K 60p stabilization, the whole 9 yards. The EOS R is not too bad, punched in limitations, but micro four thirds, you get the right lens on it, pretty good. Not the best low light camera, but with the right lens, it's a little bit better. Also the GH5S is a little bit better camera. I'm waiting for Canon to really step it up this year, because I enjoy shooting with Canons. I enjoy the dual pixel autofocus, but I shoot manual with most of my other cameras. So the Rode Mic Pro Plus is awesome. You're right, it is. Mine actually had a problem with. I talked about it in a past live stream. I had to send it back. I have a return on it. You're talking about this one right here. The USB port in the side of it, the micro USB, is loose, and you have to mess around to get it to charge. Like this, either the solder came off of it inside. I'm not pulling it apart because it's under warranty. I got the RMA on it. I got to send it back this week. But I've been using it from time to time because I can set the USB cord and put it in an angle to where I can get it to charge, and then it works okay. But it rattles, so you hear a rattling sometimes on that port, and it's still great. It's still a great. It's still a great microphone. Still a great microphone. I've been testing the Ceramonic mic recently, just because the size is smaller. I don't think it's going to compete with the Rode, but for $50, that's a not a bad size. Kai, yeah, no, I mean this. There's a lot of stuff. That's why I've always thought that I could, lend some advice to people, and not everything you have to buy to make a really good video or create good content. It's just, and some of the stuff I'm going to, I get things and then I sell some other things. So, like, if I use it and I don't like it, it might go back. But you got to be set up when you do this stuff all the time. So, it's like my toolbox, realistically. If I was a mechanic, you might have $20,000 in tools, $10,000 in tools. So this is what I do. Yeah, it's cool being a Canon guy. Chris and Sharon too, by the way. Send me like a logo or something like that down the road. If you guys get a logo going, we'll get you guys on the Pixel on the back. Canon need a full frame 8K no crop with a flip out screen with good battery life. Canon can roll the market. So I don't even know the jump from like 4K to 8K and 6K and all that stuff. I don't even know if that's needed. I feel like if they took the EOS R and just gave it 4K 60 frames, 422 in camera, and image built in, in-body image stabilization with the RF lenses that have come out now, the flip out screen, trying to think what else would be good. Good battery life, yes, that would be a plus. No crop in the 4K. If they would just did that with the original one, that would have been it. That would have been it. One that doesn't overheat. Not that the Canons overheat, but I mean, when you try to cram something that size, and like the 1DX Mark II and 3s, they're big cameras. I feel like around the size of the GH5, by the time you put a rig on it, if you want to mount an external monitor, or if you're just handheld, I feel like somewhere in that range is like what most people just want to pick up a camera and shoot. So now if you're shooting wedding stuff, you're used to carrying bigger rigs and you're used to doing stuff, but I feel like they would have killed it. Sony stepped up with their autofocus is really good, but no flip out screen stuff. I like the flip out screens for filming different areas and being able to see stuff. It's hard to frame a shot without being able to see it. 8K is more than overkill. Yeah, nobody can even display it yet. So you're not even going to see that out there. I mean, I guess it's nice to shoot it, but then you have to have a NAS. Like, I have a NAS drive underneath this desk that's like 15 terabytes or something of data. And then hard drives on top of hard drives on top of hard drives. Like I said, shooting with this, 6 seconds is a gig. So add that up if you film a 20-minute video. I mean, it's crazy. Sony overheats. That's why I left Sony. Yeah. So and then Canon did this G7X Mark III, which is a cool little point and shoot, and it overheats in 4K too, and the autofocus sucks on it. So like all these things, like I don't want to recommend this stuff. I don't want to make videos on it all the time. Be like, oh, this is great. You should buy it. I don't know, and it's hard to sell right now because like I don't want to even sell it to somebody and then them be like, oh, it's good work for a lot of people, but I don't know. It's frustrating. This past year is a frustrating year for like cameras and stuff, and just a lot of hype out there. But I will shoot you an email with it attached. Yeah, definitely do that, man. I'd like to put you up on the board. But yeah, the overheating, just something that works. Something that works, man. Camera that works. It's easy to film with. There isn't going to be one, perfect camera, I guess, now. I mean, maybe it'll come out, but I don't know, man. A lot of gear, a lot of it's not necessary for most people. It's nice to have if you're using it, but I can't see it. Anyway, make sure you guys drop in the Discord if you're there. I'll definitely be on that later on too, because we're gonna try to get that going. Post some cool stuff in there. Yeah, this is getting some emails too. That's cool. Really cool. There's some good channels out there, man. Good channels. Yeah, tomorrow maybe we'll do like a outdoor cooking. I'll talk to the wife and we'll see if she's cool with making some food over a fire or something like that. Does anyone know of any apps or upgrades for cameras on a Galaxy Note 9? You guys are killing me with the Android stuff. I'm gonna have to buy one just to get up to date on it. The iPhone 11 Pro Max is a good camera. Yeah. So, Apple ticks me off too sometimes. So, I haven't upgraded my phone. I have the Pro Max, or the 10 Pro Max, or whatever it was called back then. 10 Max Pro, something. Yeah, I'm close to maybe doing it, but $1,500 for the 512 gig. And Verizon's on my list right now of people to call. I got so many devices, I get screwed so bad. So I'm gonna have a talk with them maybe tomorrow or Monday, probably Monday, with my business rep and say like, it's just not cutting it. They should take care of people a little bit more to spend a fortune with them every month. I could have another car for how much I spend with XS Max. Yeah, thank you, Beebs. Gaviver's still plugging that Discord, man. I can't believe you guys are some loyal people, man, that are here, man. Eight people. That's really cool. 9 people. It's really cool that that we got this going. I'm actually glad I went live, even without getting more subscribers. It's it's so much fun to chat with you guys and help, try to help. Apple fanboy over here. Oh, dude, I'm an Apple guy too. So I'm all dude. I got more Apple. I got Apple stuff everywhere, dude. The only thing I don't have is an Apple tree. But I don't know, man. Sometimes they tick me off. Like their pricing is kind of crazy. The new MacBooks, they're nuts. The old MacBooks, they're crazy expensive. MacBook Pros. I mean, that's not even old. It's 2016, but it's it's really wild, the cost. Just to be able to edit stuff on the go and have a good machine. It just, you're paying for a name a lot of times, but they work. So what are you gonna do? Yeah, I think Chris, you're right, dude. Tomorrow might be the outdoor video. I know 1:03 a.m. and we're still rolling. There's still people. We've been live for like 2 hours. I mean, it's fun though. I don't mind spending time with you guys. I kind of set aside tonight just because I thought we would get to the 1,000 a little bit, and kind of was into the video stuff today, and I definitely want to spend some time with the wife tomorrow. I think we're gonna make some food, and we'll share that with you guys, and maybe cook outside. The weather's pretty decent. I think that'll be a good time. Katie, Katie's my wife, guys, so you can say hi to her if you'd like. The weather was supposed to be decent, but what was I gonna say? I forgot what I was even gonna say. I forget. See, she throws me off, man, which is a good thing. You know what I mean? But if you send a sign, we will hang it, Kirk. I know, right? That's what we got to do. We got all kinds of space down here, guys. Look at the bunker cam. Let me go bunker cam for you. We got all kinds of wall space around here. So if you got something cool, we'll fill in the gaps. This was just a little starting point, and that'd be really cool. If you guys got your channel logos, you got a sticker or something like that, send it to me. If you want to send something for the Pixel, send it over to me. That would be really cool. Oh, you said the sub count. That's right. So the counter is delayed a little bit because of the APIs. So the API integration sometimes can be delayed. It'll catch up someday. I use a MacBook Pro for law school and some video. Most of you are iPad Pro 12. Nice, man. I was gonna get the 12-inch one, and then I don't even know. This one isn't the big one. I don't think. I think it's the 11 or something. But that's cool, man. iPad. This is MacBook Pro for law school and some video. But try Final Cut, man. Try Final Cut. Final Cut's fun. We also have wall space in the shed and breakfast too. That's correct. We do actually have space. Switch to the front camera. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. Oh, my bad. I always forget when you got so many cameras. I'm gonna have to need a little controller. Yeah, there's cool stuff. I mean, we definitely want to add more. Tomorrow should be a fun time. It's gonna be a nice day, I think. Cold day, but the weather doesn't. It's on what you do. Like, I actually had fun building a campfire today, and we gotta do some videos with the axes. I gotta rehang a couple axes. Those are gonna be in some videos. I've never really rehung an axe probably the proper way, unless I was younger. I mean, I've done some hammers and handles like that, but I'm definitely gonna maybe do like an axe hang or two on the channel. I gotta fix up a couple older ones. That's something I gotta do. I got my grandfather's chainsaw that I gotta work on. I want to kind of get that rolling and maybe restore that. It's an old Poland, Craftsman branded, but I think Poland made them. The 2.1 old school from probably like the 70s. I'm thinking it's from the 70s, but I want to get that running again. So there's a ton of videos, just not a lot of times. But I do think that aside from the tech stuff, people do like the outdoors and different things. So right now we're kind of in the tech room and stuff, but we're going to take it out to the garage and do different things down the road too. I didn't like Final Cut. Got used to LumaFusion. Yeah, that's what it is. It's hard to change. I started out with like Adobe Premiere Pro or Premiere CC Creative Cloud, but I learned a little bit there, and it's just so wild what you can do with that. And I was like, with the Macs, and I can run either one on my Mac. I have both on the Mac, but Final Cut for me was the way to go. If you were hungry right now, what would you eat? I don't know, Han, but I'm getting there. I'm thinking. But if you are, we're gonna do something. Wrangler Star will show you. Yeah, Wrangler Star's a good channel. I talked to Cody probably about a year ago, maybe more than that, maybe a year or two ago, about a project. Wrangler, like, he actually just did an axe video, I think an axe hang video not too long ago. I think it was restoring one or something, but yeah, there's definitely his channel has some value, no doubt. Buck and Billy Ray's channel has value. But just watching some of those channels and being a part of that got me motivated to fix a couple handles. I went up to grab a chainsaw out of the barn and found a couple axes, and I was like, "Yep, they need rehung." So it's getting the handles, getting the good hickory handles. That's the hard part. I know. Sent you an email with the logo. Thanks, Chris. Appreciate that. Yeah, we'll throw you up there for sure, man. Definitely, we'll get you up there. We're gonna do some cool stuff there. You're gonna throw some squirrels and raccoon on the grill. Yeah, I'll tell you one thing. I had smoked trout the other night, which is like, I haven't had a smoked trout in a while, and I got to do that more often. That was like a snack. Can you share the logo shout out on the green? Thanks, Chris and Sharon. Can you share the logo shout out on the green screen? I don't know if you're asking me or them, hun, but I'm going to end up putting it on the Pixel. Not today, not right now. I'm going to get that whole system automated. So when somebody sends it in, I can just drag and drop it over and be done with it. Warp stabilizers, definitely no squirrels or raccoon. Outdoor Boys is another one. Yeah, I'm gonna have to check those out, man. Email me some of those channels to check out. I'll take a look at them. I like checking out new people and seeing what people are putting out there and content wise. About to get banned. Catfish and carp. Yeah, catfish and carp. Wish I had a green screen, dude. Chris. There's an easy way to do this. But you don't even need to do that yet. But we're connected, so I'll connect with you. What logo do you need? Send your logo, J-Dubs, of your channel, and on a live stream and stuff, we'll throw you on the Pixel up on the wall here. Try to give a little promotion. If you have a little message or something like that, just got to be 1920. I can rescale it, but I don't want to be editing people's stuff. So like 1920 by 1080, something like that. Anything 16 by 9 aspect ratio. Send me something and we'll put you up there on the rotating. I haven't even gotten that really set up to where I want it yet. It's just kind of like it's just there right now. What's your email? So if you go to my tab, my About Me page, and hit View Email Address, it'll be there. If you hit like my channel and then About Me, it should show you. If you run into a jam, let me know. So we're 25 away from 1,000 people on the channel. Amazing. Small world. It grows quick. Gonna send another. Yeah, dude, bounce the emails, man. Bounce the emails. It's no problem. I always got the spam filter. No, I'm just kidding. No, it's cool. Yeah, I'll have to rescale that to the right size, but I can make that happen. Discord. I probably should have had that rolling. Gavmaster, if you're still in there. I don't know if you're still here, Gav Master, but I'll ping you in the Discord real quick. The quietness. All right. My channel thumbnail? Yeah, like if you have a logo or something, or a cool picture, you send a picture of your hunting area or your something outdoors, a picture that you took. Send it up there so I put it up there. But Katie's saying you can send a thumbnail, but it can't be a thumbnail. It has to be 1920 by 1080. So just send me a photo of something, maybe your camp or something like that, something you want to put up there. There's no email address. You should be able to hit view email. It's nick@nickpixel.tv. So it's just easier than sometimes people have you type it out and stuff. But yeah, if you hit the about tab, it should be. Oh, you're probably on mobile. I don't know if it'll show you on mobile. Yeah, so Nick at my website .tv. You know, Nick at nickpixel.tv. My apologies. I didn't realize it doesn't show on tablet, I guess. So, I'm trying to think what else. If there's anything else. We got 975, 25 away. Yep. Hopefully the marker will update. That thing's pretty delayed this evening. There's a website with contact me. Yeah, you can do that. You can hit my site. I mean, either way, either one, whatever, it should work. It should go through. Nick at nickpixel.tv. Appreciate you though. So we got 8 people watching, 23 likes. Awesome. It's been a fun evening. Fun evening. I'm gonna have to think about at least a little simple garage setup, to where we can have like a camera or two in the garage where we can hang out in the garage. Yep, you spelled it wrong. Let me just do this here. Let's do this at Yahoo at Nick at. That's the email. And I don't know if they like when you put emails in a chat. DM. Okay, hold on. Email sent. Tell me if you see the angel. Let me see, buddy. Tell me if you see it. Yeah, I think I do. Yeah, okay. Did you take that photo, Chris? Let me know if you took that photo. I'll definitely put that up there. Let me see here. I don't know. Oh, that's cool. You guys are sending stuff over. Awesome. All right. So anyway, I'm going to delete, if you guys got the emails now, I'm going to remove those. Just because I don't know if YouTube likes that stuff. So I just got rid of them. But, well, we still got 8 people. So what do? Do we stay on for a couple more minutes, or do we've been going for 2 hours and 45 minutes. I would say that 3 hours is probably my max, because I didn't really get a whole lot of other stuff done. And I think we'll do something tomorrow afternoon. But I'm gonna actually, while we're just BSing, I'll this way, if anything else comes up, I'm just gonna move some stuff around here, put some stuff back that I got out for that I'll probably get out again, because it seems like every time I put something away, try to do something with it, that I'll get like 7 questions on it, and then I have to do it all again. But 7, 8, those go in here. This case is getting pretty full. Anyway, DM, the picture was taken about 5:30 in the morning, just before sunrise. I didn't know what I had until I reviewed it. I'm gonna put that up there, man. That's a cool photo. I'll get that up there for the next stream. Like I said, I'm gonna automate it soon, but I'll definitely get that up there for the next stream. Appreciate you sending that. I thought that would be a cool idea to have photos that like people can look and be like, oh, he's showing our photos. So I thought that'd be a cool thing. Beeb's saying goodnight to all you guys. The pic was taken. Oh yeah, so I got that. But tomorrow should be fun. Should be a good time. I really appreciate hanging out with all you guys and the cool chat and the cool questions. I'm going to set these over on the shelf. Bunker cam. Everything kind of has a place. Got to try out this guy here. This is going in a test video here soon. The mic. Straighten up a little bit. Yeah, if you guys are still here, you guys are some loyal people. Some loyal people. I gotta update this one tomorrow. Don't think there's an update for this camera, so I'm gonna put this one away. Chris, you gonna be around tomorrow? I'll try to email you guys, like the people that have emailed or in the Discord. I'll try to give you a heads up before I go live and try to coordinate a time, or at least let you know that I am going live. I think that'd be helpful to let some people know what the plan is. Get some footage with the Osmo tomorrow. It's a steal to boot. Yeah. Well, we're gonna test it. We're gonna test it. I got a cool video for that. I do like the steel. I mean, I like Husky stuff too. My favorite hatchets and stuff that are in my truck are the Husky Husqvarna axes too. They make some pretty cool axes. Gonna try to be awesome. Well, I appreciate it if you join in tomorrow. That'll be a good time. And this little tripod, this was fun using today. We're gonna do a basic video on just basic gear. All you need to make a YouTube and get started. All right. So 120, 121. Yeah, we're not going too much longer. Got a couple more minutes. We'll go for, and we'll call her a day for tonight. If you guys have any other questions. It'd be nice if I could have had that set up. Oh, by the way, let me mention for you guys that are here, can I send a small 20-second video? Yes. You know what's so funny? You must have been reading my mind. I was just going to say that. If you want to send a video clip, either get me a video file. You can, we'll connect. Email me and then we'll connect. But you can get me a video file and I can play a video on that as well. So if you have like a cool video or something like that you want to send, it doesn't have to just be a picture. I just figured the ease of use for people would be a picture. And I'm going to tweak this a little bit tomorrow. And we might do some audio. I want to put some audio on the live streams, but just like low. Just something that if there is a space in, you know, if I walk upstairs or if there's a gap in time, that at least there's something playing and it's not just dead silent. Outdoors after church around 1300. Yep. Okay. That's perfect. I like that, man. The military time. All my stuff is military, you know, like everything. And I wasn't even in the military, but my family members were, so I'll send you a pic. I'll send you a pic if you got to pull off my hard drive. Okay. Yeah, definitely. Send me what you can, man. Send me what you can. I appreciate that. It'll be a good time. Unreal, man. Unreal. 975. So we did that. We did like at least 50 today. Tomorrow could be the day. We'll definitely try to be on. I'm gonna get these cameras updated. Somebody asked me yesterday about setting up the music machine, so I'll get that connected again too. But I got a couple different systems. I was moving stuff off of one computer, go to another computer. I think we got this pretty dialed in. I'm happy with the picture quality. I'm happy with the setup so far. So I think this is where we're gonna keep it for now. Just fill up the wall a little bit with some signage and different things that people send in, and we should be good to go. Fun time. So all right. Well, I think that's it. I don't know. I'm having fun, but I think I'm gonna maybe get something small to eat, shut everything down, spend some time with the wifey, and go from there. But I appreciate you guys that joined. Make sure you guys shoot me an email, check out the Discord, do all that kind of stuff. We will catch up tomorrow. Let's try to do the 1,000 tomorrow afternoon. Maybe it'll happen. Who knows? You never know what can happen. But let's try to do that tomorrow. We'll go from there. I can't believe that, all you guys stayed this long and joined. I'm going to cut out myself. Enjoyed the live. Always going to have to fire up a StreamYard. You should, man. You should fire it up. And Chris, I'd love to have you on my stream too. So I'm not using StreamYard for this. We'll do another way to bring you in. Or I'll fire up a StreamYard and bring you in that way. We got to do something. I'd love to have you on the channel. It's always fun talking with you on the cam, and there's a lot of people that actually do want to join and do some things. We just gotta coordinate a little bit because everybody's on a different time, and I think some of the audiences are the same. So I think that we can have a couple audiences we can put together and maybe bounce around from different channels and give everybody. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Kirk, I appreciate you being here again. You guys are awesome people. You guys are awesome people, and I can't thank you guys enough for supporting when we're this small and we're just getting rolling, and just kind of throwing us up out of thin air. That's much appreciated. Gav, thank you. Mods, Gage, thank you all. Many blessings. We'll see you tomorrow. Have a great Sunday. Enjoy some time with your families. And that's it. So we're going to sign off and leave it at that. Peace, everyone.